Hands. Good. Oh! Feet. Good. Oh, feet. Good. Oh, hands. Oh! Two knees. Down. Hands. Good. Feet. Very good. Hands. Ah! Yeah. 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 Come on, no. Come on, shot. Last time through. Right. Feet. Good. No,
wait,
good.
Wait
no.
for
Hands.
shot.
Good.
Oh, wait for shot.
Shot. Back you go. Back you go. Ready. Feet. No.
Move again. That's it. That's good. Move again. That's it. To the orange. Mannequin, run. Nice, and back out again. That's it. Don't get a traffic. We have one lead here. Ready? Over there. You have me? Yeah. So we inside here, so let's start. Come back again. Go. That's it. Continue, find the station and go. That's it. Loving it. Well done, Bob. Good. That's it. Move round. That's it. Back up. Yeah. 10. Stop. Yeah. Remember. Move round again. Hold it. So we start from down. Again. Hold the 6. Then we raise the tempo a little bit. In terms of the movement, back out again. That's it. Don't get a traffic. We have one lead here. Well done, lads. Let's go. Get up. Right now. Last one, Bob. We're just getting out now. All the way up. Cross the beat. That's it. Drink.
You know, man, I not know you said about watching. No, I go on. Realize, yeah, speak, but me not hear a word. Yeah, hear me by the way? Thumbs up if you hear.
I'm a mic.
Okay.
Check, people. Like, subscribe, and share to Unseen Sports TV. We are here again once more. Talk about what we love, and it is called football, right, Mr. Hines?
Nothing more, nothing less.
Nothing more, nothing less. All the people that are checking in already, big up on yourself. Make sure to subscribe to Unseen Sports TV, and also to El Futuro Sports as well. And I know I got Knockings in the building. Subscribe to him as well. MG Sports, subscribe to him as well. I think Jordan will be at St. Anne's today covering some junior football. Looking forward to see his production. Shavon Period. Looking forward to see his production today. Let me turn my mic up so people can hear me more clearer. I think it's down a little bit. Ricardo Baggio, big up yourself. Yes, so the topic today, we're going to talk about the big baller syndrome that I have, diagnosed with the Jamaica team, the big baller syndrome. The big baller syndrome that I have, diagnosed with this Jamaica team. So I want to talk about it. And some players that I think should go on the bench and try to work themselves back in the starting 11. Hey, Unseen, where is Progressive FC from? They're from Portland. Yeah, man, down in Port Antonio. They're right at Carter Park. That's where they play their football. Yes, Jordan, thank you very much. We're investing in our profession, you understand? Because we're not going to do the 9 to 5 favor. You understand? Hold on, people. Miss D.
Good morning.
Good morning. Can you give me around? All right, you can talk to Mr. Meeks. Mr. Meeks. Mr. Miss D, you want to talk?
No, something there, go. The match.
Which one?
Met Forest.
You draw 1-1. You draw 1-1.
Okay.
Yeah. Live on YouTube for the whole world of your night. Your voice. The president of Limehall FC, Miss D. Big up yourself. So shout about, yeah. Yeah. So, Mr. Hines, Jamaica played their first prelim. They played against St. Vincent the other day. They draw the game. Lethargic, in my opinion, lethargic build up. You know, not using their midfield a lot in their build up play. Some of the big name players not stepping up to par. Number of games, if you look back, you use statistics or you use facts. They're not really performing, but because there are players that will help you at any given time if they're on the pitch. It's like you're in a dilemma whether to start them or take them off the bench. But I think it's a big baller syndrome type of thing that we need to stop, because we have players like Renaldo who keep on coming on and saving the coach. What's your take on that? He saved the coach the other day.
You know, I've watched I was struggling to get the match up where I was, and I tried the VPN thing and it keeps throwing me out, so I never get to see the game. So I just watch the highlights.
Yes.
It's at the end of the day, it is St. Vincent, so we should, no matter who wants to say footballers develop or whatever you want to be. If Brazil come to play St. Vincent 10 out of 10 times, no matter which team them bring, they're gonna win.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Thomas seats, we should be beating St. Vincent without any stress. So the moment I looked and I saw 90th minute, we're under one, and I was like, okay then.
Something wrong.
Then, something wrong. So I looked at the team, I look at the middle of the park. To me, there was no creativity in the middle of the park. So, I expected them to just play the ball out wide and run that wing. And if I was a coach for St. Vincent, I would try to block out that option and force them down the middle where they're weakest. And it seems like that's what they did.
It's not an easy thing to stop Renaldo Cephas.
He wasn't on the field.
Oh, okay. He's very quick.
When he came on, he was on the field. He came on when the deck was, the team decided to sit and play, and it doesn't matter how fast you are. If there's no space for you to run in, it's irrelevant that you have the speed, because I think at the time when he came on, St. Vincent would have upped out of pressing because they would have been leading. Am I not correct?
Yes.
So they started to sit, which eliminates that space for running in behind. So there's less of that space. So Cephas would have not, shown what he could have done or operate to the best of his ability, because the team would have sit.
Right.
So, I just looked at that. I looked at the statistics and I'm like, well, they say he's the man for the job. So what can I do but sit and watch?
But let me say, it we continue. He continues to make changes, giving Kahiem Dixion some 8 minutes and some 15, 8 minutes, 10 minutes thereof, and also Cephas as well, giving him some small time. Why not give them more minutes though? If he would take it, sending them on in the second half, I think he has a change problem. He doesn't coach the coaching staff. I wouldn't say the coaching staff. Maybe you have to put everybody in it.
It's an English problem.
Yeah, it's an English problem.
You look at Southgate when Southgate was at England. Even when England is losing, Southgate will not make the changes when he has talent beyond galore on the bench. So it is, if you look at the English coaches that you can think of, that coaches in the Premier League, just look at how they operate. They don't quick to make changes. So it is an English thing. It's not necessarily a him thing. It's just how he was raised, and that's his style of way of playing. And as I said, I'm just watching. What else can we do?
True. But I have a serious issue with this. All right. So, for example, I'm hearing that Damian Lowe will come back. in the squad. And I know the type of coach you have that you will just throw Jamin Lowe in the starting lineup and take out Richard King.
Because at the end of the day, they're about, the sad story is like coaches are recognized based on performance. They are all about performance. They are all about ensuring that you draw a game like that, you're coming at home at all costs. You're gonna try to snatch out a probably 2-1 or a 1-0 victory and ease the pressure. But at the end of the day, is that development? Is that progressive football that we don't just need to qualify for the World Cup? Again, that is the objective that the JFF
just
they
got the
say
World
they just
Cup
want
and
to qualify.
that's it.
Yeah,
just
I think.
The World Cup and that's it.
Yeah,
that sounds like just money them look on.
That it is. That's the point I'm trying to ask. That's the exact point
like
I was going to make.
Is the ultimate. Because qualifying for World Cup is just money. They don't know. They don't care what happened after.
Yeah, that's exactly. I
was just about
to say
something. The World Cup and do well and go to the second round. You get more money, right?
They don't think that far ahead.
Oh God.
Unfortunately, they don't think that far ahead.
So these persons running football in Jamaica they're not real football, business person. Then.
I just think that they're short-sighted.
True.
Very short-sighted. They look at the immediate problem and not think about what problem can be created over a period of time, and that has to do with it's just personal. At the end of the day, it's just personal because that's even every interview you hear. Most of the I won't call any names. Most of the persons speaking, that's all they talk about. Qualifying for the World Cup. Qualifying for the World Cup. That is it.
I keep hearing people talking about. So Patrick Riley says, that's his job. He's not there to develop players. Of course, he's not there to develop a player that can pass the ball with him left foot and right foot. That means that player should not be in the team, right?
That's the point.
Development taking place when you go on the training pitch and when you're teaching, when you're coaching. Once you take up a job, you are developing players. It don't really matter, right? Because if you can improve your player to play your system, that means you are developing that player to be better, right or wrong?
It doesn't matter. I don't think the person who just said that question is thinking deep enough. Some of the greatest coaches in the world develop players.
Of course.
It's not like they can't go out there and buy what they need. They still buy young players that need development and develop those players. So, I don't understand that statement. Some of the greatest coaches, think about the greatest coach you can think about. And they all go out there, get young players, and they do develop those players. Because they understand that development doesn't matter how you can buy talent. You cannot buy attitude. You cannot buy will.
You can't buy anything.
You get where I come from. So you have to take players with the right attitude, the right will, and fix the small areas that they have and get good performance.
And let's look at one individual player. So we're going to look at Renaldo Cephas. Renaldo Cephas is not, you would say, not the finished product yet, right? But he can reach there. And what he has, a lot of people in the world don't have, and some of the defenders cannot manage, right? So, but he still needs development and coaching, right?
True.
So what you're saying to me, that Renaldo Cephas should not be in the squad. That's what you're saying to me in a practically, that the coach should not develop Renaldo Cephas when he comes at the national level. Because that is what he's doing. He's working on his defaults. He's giving the game time and want him to go out there and perform well. So when you say that his job is not to develop, you need to think about that question that you posed in the comment section, particularly. Because it is deeper than what you think.
Football is more than black and white. And a lot of person just think that, you pick players, It's a lot more than that. It doesn't matter how talented the player is. All right, let me give you a great example. There are players who, when they play for their national team, the effort that they put out there can be seen far and wide. Versus for when they play for their club. And then there is the reverse. There are players who, when they're playing for their club, you're like, wow. But when they come and they play for their national team, there's everybody trying to find different different reasons. Everybody trying to find different helping the player, basically, to find excuses why the performance are, basic, are non-existent. And that run through our team. Demari Gray, fantastic player, poor.
Say it again.
Very poor. And as I said, it's a player that I like.
Everybody love him.
I like the player. I think he's good.
But the question to you now is, why is it that Demari Gray can't come off of the bench though? It's only when he injured alone he can't come off of the bench.
I mean, that has to go down with coaches. Let me give you my opinion on this now. Most coach, the only way they know how to keep a player, what you would say, interested or satisfied, is to play the player. They have no other way of getting into that player's head and say, look, this is the moment that I want you to come on. This is what I want you to do. And, they're in this rat race because they believe that, hey, I think he's probably using these games as a method to try to whip these players back into shape. But these players are going back to their club. Demari Gray is playing in the Saudi League. He really put out any effort. It's not like the Demari Gray that was in when he was at Everton, where it's a high intense league, day in, day out. So much is required of you. Those coaches will put you. Remember now, at one point, Demari Gray was on the bench for Everton.
Right.
When he made that move to Sardinia, he was on the bench. It wasn't a consistent starting player. Because those coaches don't play. You're not playing the ball, it doesn't matter your name. Bench. And I just think that's where we're lacking. That's the area where we're lacking. I look at don't get me wrong, I think Demari Phillips is a very good player. Mm-hmm. But we're lacking creativity. Demari Phillips was never, in my eyes, I don't know about anybody else, a creative player.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about anybody else. I don't know if they see different from me. He's not a creative player. When you're looking if you're gonna bring a player from our local Premier League, you have to go for the youth from Ellis from Racing.
Yeah, Ellis in the squad.
It has to be him.
Or Fuller.
It makes, as I said, I don't understand. I don't understand that. Hey,
as a young player as well.
A man pick his team. I said Demari Phillips, very good player. So I don't want nobody think that, me I fight against you. Very good player. But if you're gonna go for somebody that you need as it relates to creativity, because Kesey Palmer was considered a creative player, whether or not he is, yes or no. That's why he was in the team. Wrong or am I right?
Yeah. Right,
so
man, you're right.
You cannot take him out and put in a more defensive mind player. Demari Phillips was never, I don't know, he probably was at the schoolboy level, but not at the Premier League. He's not a creative player.
Yeah.
He's not. So you have to bring a more creative player and say, all right, let's try with this player then. You understand what I'm saying? And when you look at, when I saw that he's who they went for, I'm like, okay. There's no creativity.
Hey man, Sula Makala?
No, when they went for Demari Phillips as the replacement.
Oh, for...
Yeah. As I said, Sule, very, very
yeah, awesome, when I understand that, and the coach know about Fuller and him know about the other youth, I just couldn't understand. And then why carry Tariq Magee and Tariq Magee in a good shape?
Look, Tariq Magee, no disrespect to nobody, Tariq Magee should never be in the squad.
Be in the squad. Yeah, Unseen Sports, I say to people, Tariq Magee should be in the squad.
Should
understand why I'm carrying still now. I understand why I'm carrying me now. I understand why I'm carrying me. But me as a coach, I never carry.
I'm asking you. You explain to me why I'm carrying.
I don't
understand.
It's because, let me tell you, see these English coaches, they work on trust and people. If anything I read with any of the coaches in the national program, I tell you that the coach trusts his person. So the reason why Latibody plays in that position is because the coach trusts him there.
No.
I'm telling you, that's what they
Let me tell you something. Everything, whether you trust a player, yes or no, there has to be some basis under which the trust comes from. Latibody plays for his club. He's the first name on the team sheet, day in, day out. He plays against top opponents day in, day out. What are you talking about?
Oh.
Like the body I rub shoulders with the Arsenals, in the FA Cups and the Capital Cups, the Arsenals, the Cities, top players, day in, day out.
Right.
We look at Tariq Magee in our local league and him last can't complete 4 passes to save him life. What you tell me? What kind of trust? Trust is something that you earn. And if you're not in form, this is not your club, you know. We don't have time. You got your club football and you get your farm and you come to me. But until I get back your farm, I'm going to give somebody else the opportunity. And I'm not so trust work. You just get up and just throw trust by your shoulder and walk up and down with it. And players to earn that. And I've seen Tariq, I'm telling you, very good player. Love the player as well. But he's just not at his game right now. Yeah, and you don't come at the national team to come game a game, to come catch your farm. Because you can't catch farm in a 2-3 games.
You mean training?
In a base, sorry, you can't catch farm in a training like that. You need game times, you need repetition. You just need to get your thing together, and that is why he was playing in the league.
Yeah, you're right.
You get me where I come from. And when you look for all of that, I said to myself, you know, that is why I didn't even kill myself, watch all the game, you know. I didn't even bother kill myself. I was home, I tried 2 times, I didn't get through. I'm like, it's alright. I ain't going to even bother waste a $12 again because it is an headache.
Yes, Elfutoro can give up something at the background and say,
I mean, what am I saying?
They want to talk about the St. Vincent people. They want to cheer when the man score, when they make a tackle or kick with the ball. Everybody stood up on them feet. Passion. Passion. Them have, man. I tell you, how them play, it brings joy in the people and the fans. And that's what I like with football still.
Let me tell you something. No. Let me tell you something. If Jamaica is playing... If Jamaica is playing a team that is considered above them. So we are playing against some team where is recognized. We're playing against US. And we are lead 1-0. The entire stadium will be rocking. And it's the same thing that happened at St. Vincent. I don't think it's passion more than anybody else, honestly. It's because they were leading. If St. Vincent was under 2, they'd walk out.
Well, you know, they walk out when they score. Then wicked, then turn on the man.
I don't buy that passion, honestly. Because as I said, I never get to watch the entire game, but I try to watch a good extended 30 minutes highlight of the team. So, I want to see what happened. As I say, not impressed. I'm gonna say I wasn't impressed when I saw the team selected because I just think that if we don't have the so-called top players that we want right now, give the locals them the chance.
All right.
The locals that are performing. The locals that are performing the chance.
So we'll give Nicholson that opportunity again. Nicholson not taking that opportunity. What should we do now? Continue with Nicholson starting the game or make him come off or make him get hungry to want to do more? I don't understand this coach. To keep on.
Look, at the end of the day, as I say, I watch the highlights and this is my opinion. I could be wrong. I don't think Nicholson was the problem.
No, man, Nicholson is a problem, man. You not keep the ball.
No, he was not.
You can't look on the highlights only and determine.
That is why I'm telling you that based on what I saw, say it again. I watched the game, 30 minutes highlights, and based on what I saw, Nicholson was the problem. We lost the ball in some critical area because of the middle of the park.
Middle, and we don't play the ball to the middle man then?
Exactly my point. And when we do go in there, we lose the ball.
No, we lose the ball, no lose the ball. We play back a wall pass back to the centre back and then they make it long.
Let me ask you something. Remember the goal you concede, where did we lose the ball?
That's just one instance. We normally whenever all right. So we'll watch a game, all right. I tell you what
the instant that hurts the most is the most significant instance in our ball. Never forget that.
Me get what you say, but this is just one. You can't just look on the one thing and say, Ray, watch me now. One time Sule Makala make a mistake. Well, they could have said 2 because he miss a goal, he should score. But I mean, that was one mistake though. In panic, in running. When Shadow stand up as an experienced player, experienced D maybe do this. Alright, make the mistake, don't run in. Because it's a 2v1. Let's delay. Right? So if him drive at me, then me can stand up and block the pass. Or my centre back them can get in position so if him play the ball out wide. He could be able to, 1v1, get closer and try to stop the person. Right? So him panic. Right? But that is just one ball when him lose, when him on the turn.
Hey, we talk about that's the point I'm trying to make, And you keep on and miss that part. When I look at heat map on the game, because I tell them, I don't watch the game, I watch an extended high, Concacaf.
You saw the heat map? Where you see the heat map?
Jamaica through the wings.
Where you see them something? Where you get them?
I was watching an highlight on Concacaf.
Channel.
I was watching an ESPN Concacaf. ESPF Concacaf thingy.
Okay.
So I was watching the highlights. And then go show you all of them stuff there.
Okay.
At the wing. Middle of the park is non-existent. So, hear what I'm saying. Unseen.
Yeah.
Just got the World Cup, right? Wrong, I'm right.
Yeah. So I can't break up though, Ted. I don't know what's going on. Somebody will call you or something.
Oh, well, that's me. We step outside and me have come off of the Wi-Fi when come outside. Anyway, your claim said that your objective is to get to the World Cup. Wrong, I'm right.
Right.
One of the biggest issues we had is the middle of the park and the consistency of those players in the middle of the park. Wrong, I'm right.
Right.
Certain players you have seen play. You have given them enough time. You have seen play. Now, your preferred persons that you need are not available. So your second option is to look in our local Premier League and pick the most informed players. Because the thing about football you cannot deny. You see, once a player is informed, everything goes right for that player. I want him not try score. Wrong, I'm right.
Right.
Good. No. You go for players that are, remember, you need creativity. That's our problem. How on God's hurt we end up with certain players that cannot create and throw them in the middle of the park and think we're going to create?
That's a good question.
What not gonna happen? We hoping, and they say the hope ball game. I mean, not gonna work. I don't understand. I still don't understand what our coach is trying to do.
Yeah, they never used to go for Hope Road.
No, sir. I still don't understand. I tell you honestly, I still don't understand what the coach are trying to do.
Yeah.
I don't. A lot of people saying Jamaica this, Jamaica that. I don't say Jamaica much different from the other teams. We're not scoring more goals. And we conceding a shit ton of goals. So it's not like we're better off underneath this coach than any other coach.
Let me say something. Hold on, we're not cutting. Super sticker from Issa Allen, $3.99. Big up yourself. People character waves his hand in front of his neck with an awkward look on his face to signal that the player is done. What am I saying? Anyway, let me say, Hippo character waves his hand in front of his neck with an awkward look on his face to signal that the player is done. I don't understand. You must explain that to me. I don't understand what I said. That's so. But anyway, somebody commented in Shocker in the boss. Big up yourself. Big up yourself,
big
boss.
Up. Yeah, hear me?
Yeah, man, your mic loud and clear. I can work on the mic, my boss.
Yes, sir.
Alright. So Tycoon is saying, team aggressive, big up yourself. You don't know the man, then everybody will check in to pick up on yourself. Remember to support the channel by sending a super sticker or a super chat. Or you can do it PayPal, or you don't know, buy me a coffee. It's there in the description section. People, you can support the channel by doing that. Pugari Sims, big up yourself, you're here. Oh, and the sticker generated. Issa Allen said the sticker generated. Okay. I mean, I wonder what you're saying, my boss. Team aggressive saying the right thing. But me go up on Tycoon message. Unseen the midfield, not interested in the game. That's why Pinnock keep the ball sometimes, take it long. Jamaica need a player like Ravel. Well, that's not saying that the midfield is not interested. You will say that the player does not trust the midfielders that he's playing with. And then Isaac Aiden keep on going forward most of the time. That's what happened. Right? I don't think they trust Sule Makala to give him the ball when he has space. I saw Pinnock. I saw Pinnock play the ball trying to play a ball to Makala. And the ball did not reach him because the player picked the pass. There's a lot of time that Sule Makala created space in that middle of the park for him to get the ball to transition forward, and he did not play. You know, when he play the ball team 10 and show a curtain, when he back turn, and he only can make a wall pass because they press upon him. Right? Most of the time, good players, only good players like Magin and them man there, we know bad in the midfield, can turn the man running in the back certain way. We're not sure about Sule Makala doing that. They're not going to give him the ball. Now, the pattern of play is one of the issues when we are build up from the back. Who agree? The
pattern, you see, I think we have to understand, you know, and we can't forget this, you know. It doesn't matter how you sit down and mesmerize or create pattern. Pattern execution is 100% depending upon quality and understanding. Nothing else. It doesn't matter how you want to play the ball. If the player lacks the requisite skills to execute each section of that pattern of play, it will break down. So if you want to play out from the back and you want midfielders who can take the ball on the half turn, exploit space, and having the attackers get involved and running behind, but yet you don't have midfielders who can do that consistently. I don't mean do it like Maggie. Maggie has the ability to do that 1 in every 100 opportunities.
Yeah.
We need that to be done at least 8 out of 10 times. Consistently. They get me from. So that you see when you start to do that consistently, players don't press you as often enough because they know you will beat the press. But when you do it one time and then press again and then win the ball, they will not stop pressing. So your system that you want to play won't happen.
Yeah. My question though, why is it that Daniel Green not in the squad as well? Daniel Green is a dangerous player and can play number 10 team. He was one of the best players against Trinidad.
Touches. You see, as I said, I put it out there and I don't stop saying there are players who make the national team and I cannot understand how.
See if you're not carry Daniel Green, all right. You're not gonna carry Pinnock. Aim up, Casey Palmer. Daniel Green will come in a position there and come to a point.
If it's not Daniel, I didn't even remind. If it's not Daniel Green, it has to be.
If on Ellis or Fuller.
Did I rather say Ellis? Did I rather Ellis?
Fuller.
Daniel Green or that man.
If I'm not Ellis or Fuller, one of those three has to go. It cannot be a player.
Fuller create the goal with something scoring. Bye scoring. And bye never having a good game. So if in really I look at how
not only that, but you have to look at one player who has been inconsistent form. Ellis has been inconsistent form.
Score free kick back to back.
Unseen.
Fuller's not. Yeah, him score one free kick. But look, for racing, Fuller is Ellis is the main man. Creating and scoring.
Unseen.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I really like to ask a question. So we are look for creative players, eh?
Yes.
I'm kind of confused because we are look for creative players, right?
Right.
So the coach said him like creative players, him like game changers. So him have Maggie and Ravel as two game changers. Him like, see?
Ravel a nice squad, man.
No, man, the type of player him say him like. Him say the midfielders him like. He like creative players like Ravel and Maggie. I him said that, you forgot when him said that. That's why I'm choose Maggie in the base how him see. When Maggie that play in the local league him that play. See? So him not bring Ravel, he bring Maggie in that game as a creative element. See?
Right.
Now you have literally 3 CDM. See? That's why I'm confused about that selection. Because you have literally 3 CDM in the team. See? You have Anglin, right?
Right.
Which is a natural CDM. You have Eden, natural CDM. See?
Right.
And we that say you bring Lati as defender, but Lati been playing CDM for his in. Lati are the fittest man I see on the team based on watch it team. See? So watch it now. Sule Makala now. But I like for know if Sule Makala come on the team as a creative midfielder or what? Because we already have 2 CDM already, see? Natural CDM, and we don't have 1 makeshift CDM in a Lati already, see? More, me really like to know somebody really answer what was Sule's role in as a what type of midfielder I choose Sule as.
Go again. Me never focus on that question. Answer.
Me understand what you
me I say Sule is in. Me I say we have 2 CDM already, natural CDM in the team. See? I consider Anglin better by far CDM than Sule. Sule is not a CDM.
Anglin not a CDM again, man. Anglin number 8.
No, man, Anglin is a better CDM, man. No matter whether Anglin number 8.
Anglin not sit in a Premier League, bro. Anglin not sit at all in a JPL.
Anglin what?
Anglin not sit at all.
Anglin a better CDM than
You not hear me I say? When Anglin play in a JPL, him don't sit at all. So you ask him to go sit now in an important game for Jamaica.
I have seen him sit many times. I don't know where we disagree on that. Me was more pleasant and
Anglin CDM. Sule no better than Anglin, none at all.
You answer that.
Forget the question. Technically, who better?
Technically.
Sule Makala better than him.
Technically, who better?
Sule Makala smarter than him and more technical.
Brother, tap your foolishness.
I ask you, tell me, I tell you. Ask the coach him, no? Ask the coach him. Why Sule? Alright, why Sule start over even at the middle of the party? That must because the man brain, brother. Tactically, he's better.
So why Sule never get picked long time on the team? Why Sule never get picked long time?
We have a syndrome, you know, the JPL syndrome where we don't really look for them player. The overseas syndrome type of thing in the football.
Brother, but Anglin get 6 selected as a fringe player. Why I never Sule from them time? Since Sule are the better one.
Virgin,
hey,
the coach don't know the JPL players. You know that too, brother.
No. Let me tell you what go on. This is what the coach is doing. The coach are trying to play safe. This coach takes no risk. Him run for Sule because everybody has been saying, hey, Sule has been consistent for many years, and the public. Which risk him take? No. Which from this coach come here? Which risk him take?
That's the risk, but the reason why I use him, I not agree to the rule.
All right, argument. That is the reason.
No matter where I'm seeing, I
was saying,
Sule don't better than Anglin to me. No day, no time. Better passing rate from Anglin. More technical upon the ball. Everything.
You watch Premier JPL?
What do you mean the more JPL?
Everyone I watch him, especially when Sule Makala is this one of the smartest defensive midfielder in the country right now. One of the smartest player also. And one of the most utility players who can play right back, left back, center.
No. That if he was so smart, why make that a rookie mistake that we did go?
Me don't know why I made
I know.
I don't know why I made mistake. I am not in his foot playing or what I'm supposed to do. He make a blunder. Sule Makala don't normally make those mistakes. Alright, let me ask you a question. Sule Makala make those mistakes when he playing in the JPL?
Listen.
Because
he's not that pressure. We are talking about JP. JP is playing brother.
Pressure was under. Pressure was under from the player.
Every game
under by the player.
Unseen. Let's be fair, brother. No Jamaica.
know how good a player is when they're consistently placed under
pressure. The man just get complacent and feel like everything good and miscontrol bad touch the ball and problem happen.
And already, brother. The man already, brother.
But I've seen Latty Bodier do it a lot.
And seeing the man already.
Hold on.
Listen to me.
The only difference with Latty Bodier is that Latty Bodier go back and clean up his mess.
Good. Me like what you say.
Here we know. We don't lie.
Hold on.
Beat him. And I say, the man better, brother.
Brother, you say Latty Bodier will lose it and go back to work for you. Now that Sule should have do.
Yeah, but Sule try, but he make the wrong decision of the scenario. Him go run in when him should just delay, and then try if he make a tackle.
Brother, right? brother, listen to me. You see that team? You see how they start talk, brother.
Brother, one game the man play in a big game.
How we there start talk? Sule is not them. I don't care who. I don't care if you rate Sule 50 million times.
It's not the ratings, bro. It's what we see the man do.
Sule is not the man, brother.
We not rate up.
And if Sule is not the man, you see, to be fair, brother. We say if we.
Right, name it and then put King.
Yeah, you say if we are getting the chemistry, brother.
Hold on, you score the goal, you would not ask him.
Who?
If him score the goal and give it the
Sule is still not the man, brother.
If Pinnock did score the goal, we would not
the man, brother.
If Liam did score the goal,
so Sule too old, I'm still not thinking better than Angley. No time, brother.
When you come on to the age part, now, me agree with you. And Angley is not
I'm
far off from
whether age or
understanding. When you come on to tactical understanding,
still not better. Angley have the free kick them. Angley have the language pass them. Angley more technical to me. You see me, Angley is a natural CDM to me, brother. Sule is a makeshift man. Right now down to King, brother. You know what's unseen? You know what's me honestly feel like say the man if you try King there so.
No, yeah,
honestly feel say me feel like say any try we are going, brother. King for be the man then try this so.
Let me say that again. So
King to be the man then try this so, brother.
Making everybody understand what's going on. Say it again for Mr. Walker, the boss. Tell them again.
But I'm not saying me say nothing for please nobody. I want me see brother. I want me see brother. The man well composed, brother.
So why people blaming
General
King though for the goal?
Yeah, me say no.
No, brother. Me no know, brother.
You show a curtain?
Yeah.
Why people blaming King for the goal?
It's a part, man. But you know. You see what King do still. King way too composed and take the thing simple. Because you me realize that King no.
You should have
tried. Different and see. So no way King I try do, you know. Alright, you see King based on angle he might run from, right? He might try run to try cover the goal area and push the ball at him weak foot. If you notice what King do, you know, King literally run arm diagonally, you see me? And King run literally past him and cover the goal area, try push him to the weak foot, which is the ball at left foot. But based on how King run, see, he's not aware of how the striker still there in goal region, you see me? So in him run and try cover that side, if he push the ball to him left. Yes, him get the ball if he push the ball to him left, but him not aware how close the ball is still there to goal, same even though upon him left. So when him run go cross, so you know if he try cover, if he force the ball upon him left. The time him going to take for react for cover that area there, him not going to reach in time. So even then push the ball to the left on him weak foot, the ball is still in good view of the goal. For him reaction time of the turn now go be quick enough to catch up by the ball because the ball done they tried already.
Hey.
Them go around.
Unseen.
Yeah, Mayor.
Unseen. Yeah, you know what makes super players or special players different from ordinary players? Do you know what makes super player separate from regular players who has the same skill set?
Decision making, bro.
Done right here. So the moment you keep, and it's not just decision making, it's decision making in the crucial moments. So a lot of people might sit down and talk about, I just want a small mistake. It's not. It is when you're supposed to make the right decision at the right time. That's what makes you special from the ordinary. So when we sit down and we find excuses and reasons and this and that, and just one mistake. And that is why we get so complacent with the mediocre football. It annoys me. And our coach makes no risk. He takes
That's
no
why I'm
risk
saying
with
to
the
you, why is it that?
None at all. Me no want you know man tell me nothing about
So why is
food.
it? So why is it that? So why is it that? So why is it that he does not want to start? Cephas who continues to come on and perform and try to make the team win games. Why is it that Kahiem Dixion keeps getting 8 minutes when he comes on, he turns the game into something that the fans want to see or change the game, right? Why is it that Kahiem Dixion why is it that
he might try to be safe, brother.
Already.
He might try to be safe.
The coach is trying to be safe. Because people are going to say, oh, you have to start Kahiem Dixion.
They might learn to create more now.
If you notice the coach, unseen, Zine, notice the coach. And name the man I lose, you know. And name him and use and I try to be sure and I hope that Demari can. You hear me say, Demari and Bailey, the man, are some special player we can pop up at any time. So at the safe option, he might go find him. At that the coach I try to go find and I hope that things work with them safe player, you know. So if he might win or lose, at the safe option, he might go for. And as I say, I don't know what I'm seeing as Sule, brother. But whatever I'm seeing as Sule, make him start Sule and I beat him and film decision. But I still don't think Sule should have been the man for the day. So you see me? I don't know what I say. I'm not going to head. But I think he really.
I can't tell you what I see. And it's there. It's for everybody to see because you watch JPL, so you're supposed to see it.
But honestly though, unseen.
You're supposed to be fair in your comment because if you say you don't see it, something is wrong. It definitely means to me that you don't like the player, rate the player then. Because it's body of work in the JPL and in the games that he played in with the Trinidad leg them from Algrim's time shows you that Sule Makala is above the Premier League level a little bit. That's why he can come in the national team. However, he make a mistake, beat him. But you can't just use one game in the
Premier League level.
Above
the Premier League level. Above which Premier League level?
It's the unseen, brother, man. Brother, the only man right now in the Premier League will play above the level, but right now, but that's your king. That me I tell you. Nobody else.
Premier League level.
Nobody else. But you know, say seriously though.
Very good.
But you know the panelist there. Our panelist
Premier League level is a reach.
Bro, Sule Makala is that man as well.
No.
He's not.
What next panelist name, man?
He was not. Yo, bro, listen to me.
They only watch highlights, read Michael Sayers.
Listen, man. You are playing in a team. Mount Pleasant has pound for pound the best player in each position in the league.
Definitely.
When you are playing in a team that is dominant, if you put me in there, me I go look good.
Them have name, but not really performing at the best. Because if you go back and look, you said pound for pound. You said pound for pound. I'm not gonna beat you with that. I'm gonna use stats.
Players. All right.
Wow. Why you call them the best players? Not because they
last season they were the best in their position. That is why they buy them.
Hold on, man.
Fuller will be going. Fuller, Ellis, all of them will see a perform. Will be going to Mount Pleasant next season.
Not necessarily.
And based on Mount Pleasant track record, you comfortable say that?
Well,
moving along.
Here we go, knocking.
Sayers. Sayers, the brother name?
Michael Sayers.
Yeah. Me think unseen rate Makala still, you know. But think
no, it's not about rate. Giving the player the opportunity because of the body of work. And if you set him down, put the body of work in, he's a wicked man. And you see what JP.
Me never say the man put in a body of work, brother. But me I thought the position him get picked for, brother.
Yeah, but that's the position that he plays in the JP. That's where he put in the body of work in.
No, brother.
That is the problem I have with you. You know, I understand why you know he never performs so good. He should score and him give away a goal. Beat him. But if you come and say, yo, Ray and him shouldn't be in there, no, that's wrong.
Still I say
the same thing to them are agree. Them are going to go up on the bench.
Oh, them me half of them in this team. When they be up on the bench or on the side start. When they be but them me half of them in the team.
Hey, bringing Sule and bringing Sule and Anglin is redundant.
Yeah, that me I say. Why you bring the two of them, brother? That don't make no sense.
And Anglin is redundant.
Different argument you come with now.
No, but that don't make no sense, brother.
But me understand the argument. Don't tie two of them together, please.
Brother, I can't see how that makes sense, brother. I remember Anglin and Sule.
Me argue with that now.
Me not see no sense in that, brother.
Michael Sawyer says she's a female and she watches Premier League every week. I rate Macaulay, I watch JPL every week and I'm a female. Big up yourself, Michelle Sawyers. I say Michael, Michelle Sawyers. Big up yourself. People, remember for donating to the platform, super sticker or super thanks will be.
Unseen. Me and some people are talking about players who are going to come. And players with this and players that.
Why would I want Lattibody in my midfield? Lattibody here, you know what? Lattibody in my defensive midfield. Again, where do you think the coach start Sule Makala? Because he thinks Sule Makala can do better than Lattibody.
Hold on. You are saying, I remember, let me make this absolutely clear. To me, none of them are on the field. So you are saying.
Correct. Thank you. Just say it again with the people here.
You're saying that Sule is a better fit for the middle as it relates to, because the defensive midfielder main job is to protect the back line. You're saying Sule is better than Lattibody?
A defensive midfielder job is to protect the back line, also to connect the play with the attacking.
Jamaica defensive midfielder.
Don't talk about Jamaica. What is the function?
No, brother. Jamaica. No. We can't leave a Jamaican at about ice.
I rub against better players than me. Ball-related scenarios compare. Stop talking about ice.
Yeah, move the goalpost to support Makala.
No, you are move the goalpost. Keep it in context.
No, I move no goal.
You're going to talk about ice and snow. I'm not talking about ice and snow.
No, may I show you say that we are talking about Jamaica midfield. I said to you, simple question.
So why can't
we... here, Sule Makala. Who is better at protecting the back line?
For Jamaica, you would say Lattibody here because he has played more games for Jamaica. That's the only reason why.
I only play more. Stop it, Nancy. I only play more games.
Because the facts will show.
Unseen.
When you compare both players, I might pick a Sule Makala over him.
Stop the foolishness, Unseen.
Any day, anytime.
It's not just because the man play more game, brother. The man defensive work rate, brother. Sure, you say the man protect the back line better, brother, than anyone of the other stadium.
Protect and make mistake and have run go back go defend. And
brother, the man, whether you want to say the man protect the... You need question what the man asks you. What the man asks you? What the man asks you?
If I did
a matter of fact, three-quarter again, then we play, we lose them.
You just said that.
What the man asks you?
You said
the man asks you who protect the back line better.
Me say, because he play more compare the two. No. Make a nice analysis. So me say, if you compare two players, because Lattibody has played more games, in context, you ask about Lattibody and Jamaica football.
No, me have a question.
No, but it's not because the man play more game, brother.
Yes.
Because the man play more game.
Unseen. Using your logics,
yes.
You're telling me that Lamine Yamal would have played far less game than Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey is far superior to Lamine Yamal. Using your logic, game alone counts.
Repeat yourself.
Lamine Yamal, whatever I'm on him, from Barcelona. Because Leon Bailey would have played far more games than him. Are you saying Leon Bailey is a far superior talent for Lamine Yamal? Because we are using your argument, games.
No,
you can't say no.
Different context.
Yes.
Different context. Ask a question about Jamaica national team. Sule Makala has not played so much games for Jamaica for me to really compare. So if you want me to get answer, I am going to pick Lattibody here because he's the one that playing there day in day out.
So whenever Lattibody Answer.
Everybody to me don't do a good job for Jamaica.
Your argument.
Take out Sula Makala out of the link is in the comment section, sir.
Unseen. Hold on. You say a while ago, say you only choose Latia the man because he play more games. You don't see the man work rate. Hold on. You don't see the man work rate.
Listen to me. Listen to me and listen to my philosophy.
Hold on, brother. We are talking about philosophy. The man asks you a simple question, brother.
No, you asked a question.
You say a while ago. Hold on. Your answer is because you say Latte because the man play more game. So me ask you because the man play more game alone make you say him protect the back line better, bro.
All right. So me here asking about 3 different questions one time. So me want answer them.
One question me ask, brother.
No, question for you, but make you answer the one. Answer the one, then me ask.
You ask me, you stop. Let me start thinking about the question and just go back over.
One question me ask, bro. One question me ask.
One me ask.
You ask for Ted or you ask yourself? Which one?
Me ask you one question because of your answer a while ago. Yeah, say your answer a while ago. Ted asked you who protect the line better, right? And you said to your answer Ted and said Lati. And you said the reason why you said Lati is because Lati play more games. So that's why Ted asked you a while ago make the comparison about Lamal and Bailey. See? No, me ask you now. Is it just because the man play more games for Jamaica make you say the man protect the back line better? Or because of way man do?
Let me answer you now. So based on what you're saying, I said because Lati Bodier played more games. So comparing both players, if you're going to find stats using the context of Jamaica, playing for Jamaica, Lati Bodier will win because in terms
and
of...
may I ask you, brother, listen to my question.
May I answer your question?
Me ask you about stats, brother. Me ask you about how you
see the man over him because of stats, and that me I use stats.
So the man defend better. The man protect the back line better in terms of defensive work rate and tracking him somebody.
No. The man the last, bro. The man the last. Not for the time I will play against enough team. Last.
In terms of the man work rate and tackling, bro.
Yes, he work foolish. Him the work smart.
Lati Bodier has never been last in the command. Never. He's only last. He's only last in the attacking transaction. He has never
last. One game Lati Bodier play good for Jamaica against Cuba. One game.
Never. That's not the point. That's not the point. That is not the point. He has never been lost defensively.
In my midfield at all. Try somebody.
We never ask if you want to. We never ask. Nobody ask if you want to.
So stop trying to muddy the water.
Nobody ask that, bro.
Stop trying to muddy the water.
Nobody never ask. Hold on, unseen. Let me tell you, unseen. Me no want to see Lati na Makala na my midfield, na my CDM, none at all. But we are talking about but we are talking about what we see, brother. And if you are going to say, brother, the man don't protect the back line or the man defensive work rate, brother, and that make you say, wait, brother. I don't agree with that.
Hold on. Somebody are calling. Albaranga.
Me disagree.
Me not send the link, man. All right, talk. Let me hear. Why I can't say it? Tell me why I can't say it. Tell me why I can't say it.
Hey, yeah, man.
Jesus Christ. No, I did not. Say that. Lati Bodier.
I'll talk about world class.
Makala was the better player. Right now, based on facts, right? Facts could lead to Lati Bodier the better player for Jamaica because he has played more games for Jamaica. But
more games. Stop saying more games. It's not just more games.
When you look at Sula Makala, look at how Sula Makala plays. Sula Makala is way smarter in my opinion. He plays 2 ways. Forward, he pops up in some areas and always get opportunities to score goal. Lati Bodier has not done that for Jamaica. And one game showed that Sula Makala can get in positions to score, but he needs to work on one of the things where none of these JPL ballers don't have is that confidence when making mistake to fix it. That's what Lati Bodier has over him. When Lati Bodier make mistake,
he's an unfair person.
Well on, let the body make mistake and all of us sit and watch. When let the body make mistakes, what him do? Some him bail out himself, him go back, go defend it. Right? But in terms of positivity, playing forward, linking up, playing in the middle of the park, getting the ball and turn and so on. He's not
linking in the plane at the middle of the park against what kind of link? I wish link you did there look through. Linking which play? That part you want a man fire shot. You know I'm line up on my gun.
Why? Yeah, but he never play good now, man. He never play good against Kanga team. One game that the body play good against a Cuba, you know. From me, I watch that the body play for Jamaica. A Cuba the only game that the body play good.
He's a wicked brother. You. He's a wicked brother. You party.
All right. So that's why I said to you, say when he make mistakes.
I have seen.
Or
but
Damian
that is one of his responsibility.
Or Damian Lowe and Pinnock save him. Unfortunately, Sule Makala made a mistake and nobody could have saved him. I couldn't save himself. That's it. That's the only difference.
Okay.
No.
And see.
No, this is not bias. This is not bias. So me ask you a question. So me ask you a question. King no play against. Who King a play against? Who King a play against?
King play against Concacaf. Concacaf. Messi.
Who King a play against? Mostly. Who King a play against mostly?
No, that no matter. That no matter. You have
yes, man. Who King a play against mostly?
Man play against Concacaf. Concacaf.
Okay. So the same thing apply for King to then, right?
No.
Let me ask you the same thing apply for King to then, right?
No.
By far, 10 times better than everybody. I have to ask that. That's a question. King is way better than him. King is way better than him. King far better than him. You can't come compare that the man with King better.
In terms of what?
It's ironic how these players are way better, but yet no club no want them.
Don't let, man. Don't let, brother. Don't let. Yeah, disrespect the ball, brother. Don't let.
It's ironic how these players are way superior, but no club no want them.
All right. So him up on the bench on Kingstar. That's all I want to know. Good. Him up on the bench on Kingstar.
It's ironic how these. You see, if I look back in ideas, I understand. But in a modern times now, where everybody has to play them consistently, it is ironic. All these players are way better, but nobody no want them.
You will see.
Me I hear that 2 years
Nobody
ago.
want him. The man them club, all right, living him life. I buy him car, see him where I live him life. What do you mean by nobody no want? Man just can play against Messi.
Every player being mission is to go play in Europe. Every single one of them. Stop your bullshit.
So hold on, me ask you a question. So you can't have a career in your country, and everybody will get to go foreign.
Stop be that dog. Stop be so disingenuous.
What you trying to say?
Every player, me now ask you. Every player in Jamaica main aim is to go overseas to play. Every single one of them.
Of course,
Stop
but if you don't get a chance to go, what you gonna do? Stop play football.
You usually don't get the chance
profession
because you are not good enough.
I'm not good as calling to you. He is good, and you know same good.
No, if you are good enough, you get the chance.
You are that you're saying you're making it sound like us unseen sports as slow and I say King good enough.
If he's good enough, you will get the chance. He's not good enough. The day and get the chance.
Answer that question. Why don't you help him to get a agent or something?
I'm talent do that. Your talent do that.
Oh, you just ask a question you don't know. You don't know the intricacies. You just ask a question you don't know the intricacies. There are factors if you never know. And every time I ask a question, let me answer one. That's some question that me can't answer and you figure find out why. Me can't answer it. Me don't know.
So why you can't answer it?
Because him good. Me sure about that. But me don't know why him can't leave. But me don't know why him can't leave. Him by my opinion. Him by my opinion. Staying at Jamaica doesn't mean that you're not good. And that you try implying now. Because him there at Jamaica. Alright. Add up the matter for me, Tennessee. The man there at Jamaica. Him play for one of the best. Me ask him a question. I want to add this up for me and make it make sense. The man there at Jamaica, I play JPL football. He's in Jamaica team from the last World Cup from last coach with Whitmore. And him don't jump out of the team, but them on the bench or what, and him come in and play a game. So almost every coach will come from overseas like him and give him the opportunity. Right? Him step up the other day and come on and come play good football. The coach keep talking about King, right? He play against Messi the other day. Wonderful performance on the two legs and everything. Him been a top defender in the JPL, Jamaica Premier League, over the years. Right? What is your answer to his performance and his capability? Why is it that he continues to make the team? Isn't that something that he's doing?
Let me answer that now. Let me answer that for you now, please. Let me answer that for you.
No, I'm not asking that. More you tell me. Why is it that he continues to?
They like him, but
so why the coach? You like somebody not playing the ball?
Trust him.
Like him,
but
and
they don't trust him because no coach give him the
opportunity. Yes, what Tennessee is saying no, he's not good enough. It's just me and saying good enough.
I'm gonna go back to Akka out of retirement to play him over him.
You know, see, I'm madness that. No, I'm going back to him.
So now that me I try to show you. Now that me I try to show you, so they like him, but they don't trust him.
Yo, brother, you're gone too far, brother. You shoot my wife, brother. You're gone too far. Anyway. Yeah, but scouting the player doesn't mean that him can just go so. What about paperwork? Why it have to be about me think? Why is it not paperwork or something doing with the law or something why him can't move from one country to the next country? Why you don't look on it that way? Why is it? So the football, all them suck their football, brother. All them suck their football. What you talk about, Tennessee? All them suck the link up with football. All them suck the link up with football. Who unfair, brother, and reasoning. Go call and find out. Go call Mr. Speed, call King and find out. Yes, because you can't just ask a question and then come up with a theory. You don't have the answer. This is what you are do. This is where you are do. You ask a question, you say you don't know the answer, and then you answer it. That doesn't make no sense. But that you do over and over. Listen to what you ask me. And think about what you ask me. And that you do. You ask a question. You don't know the answer. That's why you ask the question. You say to me, why is it that? Right? Then you say, because me think he's good enough, and other people don't think he's good enough. That's why I'm doing it. And that you say, brother, indirectly. And that you say indirectly. Tennessee. Come on, man. Why me I tell lie on you? Brother, you say me think him good enough. That means that you don't think him good enough. And that you just say. So now same thing that. Jesus Christ. People, do the judge. People in the comment section. Hold on. Let me get people in the comment section do it. But him good enough. And improve it. Him good enough and improve it. Him not prove it. Let me ask you. Him not prove it. I'm done. I can't hold a call. I'm done. Alright. Him not good enough. Done. Can't. No, done. All over the place. You can't. Tennessee, send a super chat and a super sticker. I'm a continue the argument. Alright.
If you think better, let it go there. You can't judge him by playing against him.
But that man said, go there, I'm going to perform way better. That's what I said.
Ansi, me have a question, Ansi. Me can answer a question, G.
Yeah, go ahead.
With only your line of argument. Your line of argument is that you said earlier that from Tapper, and after Tapper, Schaefer, then this guy.
After Tapper, Schaefer?
That's Schaefer. Al Grimson.
Yeah, make up your mind.
Help me. I'm only human. Then this coach, right? And my question to you, all three coach include him in our national team. That's correct? Help me now.
All of them.
None of those coaches trust him enough to start him consistently. Why is that?
Why? No,
because
they can't say no.
He's good.
No. Let me correct you. I correct your argument. No, I correct your argument. Hold on, let me correct your argument. Let me correct your argument. You can't say argument.
Yeah, listen.
I never remember one part. Right? Yeah, Paul Hall trusted King. Continue.
When much coach come after Paul Hall?
Yeah, Paul Hall, then Al Grimson, then this one, McLaren.
Mm-hmm. And all of them would be considered coach with more experience.
And Marion Garden trusted King as well.
Answer my question. All of them would be considered as coaches with more experience, more coaching everything than Paul.
You just say no.
They have
you
seen
just
more
say
players.
No.
Answer,
no, I'm going to answer you.
I'm
answer you like this. You just say the English coach them have some certain type of style. That's it.
Then that is what I'm trying to say to you.
So that doesn't necessarily mean that what they're doing is right.
And when them look, remember now, man. So, but there was a coach here that is not an English coach, and he never trusted me either. Tapper never English coach. Which part of England?
But remember, Tapper had his preference players before, and King was a young player coming in. He wasn't King in terms of merit at the time. In terms of merit at the time, you wouldn't start King, or you wouldn't trust him at the time as a youth, because he would have showed glimpses of brilliance at the time. Now, and everybody still like me and your Ted, but we are going to see the talent and bust the talent, and everybody still, so you know that.
King is good. King is a very good player. He's not a world-class player. No one
so that is a world-class player?
He's not ready for that yet.
That the body is a world-class player, and I never say my world-class player. No? I am saying he's better than
but he had him alright. Yes, but him have way more international exposure. You're gonna get me wrong, If I was picking the team, I would have definitely run a risk with King because I have tried Latin.
Talk to this man, man. Tell him again.
But I try something else. The heights of madness is doing the same thing.
Over again. Can you see?
Different result. Yeah, you're mad.
I want to try to make you understand.
So, what me I talk about? We're talking about the quality of the player. And me can tell if you're 100% that as haters who want to hate him, don't like who don't want to like him, this man is rubbing shoulder with Manchester City, Arsenal, Chelsea, big teams, week in, week out. In a Capital Cup, FA Cup, don't tell me that this man is just a regular player and he's the first name on the team sheet every single time.
He's not performing for Jamaica and you know what he's supposed to do. Continue.
Unseen, stop the foolishness, man. Yeah, why unseen as I do them something?
You're
unseen. Unseen. The man a play out a position. Unseen. The man a play out a position for the man. Come, brother. The man a play CD. The man is like
it's not my fault that and me.
Boy, me a show you. We not talk about who, brother. As I said here before, I don't want Salati nor Sule in my CDM, brother. That's not the point.
Put Lati but
listen, Lati don't get a fair chance to play a defensive role, brother. I'm defender role, brother. The coach may come.
You can play them 3-back system and make him play. Or make him play right back.
It's unfair if you judge man so better and then give the man a full run and natural position. The man is a right back. The man is a right back. The man is a centre back.
Man is a right back.
Centre back or right back. Centre back, right back.
The man is a right back. I'm playing
centre back or right back.
With the tactics.
I have seen Lati play in a one back three and he
back three play well enough. when you come on to back four, play centre back,
You can put King in at the CDM. Well, man.
No.
You can put King in at the CDM and he last. You don't know.
Oh, yes, I seen him playing back four and playing right back. See him playing a back three and play at the right centre back position.
But you never see him play centre back for Jamaica in terms of back four yet.
No,
so you can't judge him on, brother. See them not the one to play, bro. So it's unfair if you say, yo.
No, me I judge him based on midfield when him have him play and he's not good there.
Me never say good. No. I am not
saying not supposed to be in the squad.
No, me not say good there, no. No, Ansil. Me not say good at CDM neither, no. Zin? But because I am work rate, I kind of understand as to why they would have put him there to play that role because he can tackle and him work rate. So maybe they must say film role have to really protect the back line. We don't say man are the best of the best. Me no want to see
protect the back line only.
No, me not say that. You know, hear me I say. I'm not saying that.
That can't be role alone, Virgin.
So if you play the CDM and if you
that can't be in primary role alone.
No, so when you play the CDM, how will you put it in if you protect the back line?
Protect the back line necessarily means you have to, all right, you ever hear something say fools alone tackle?
What? So why
Are you late? You're late. Are you late when you tackle?
Alright, so when the man takes a practical.
That is the most idiotic, stupid statement ever in my life.
Why can you make a tackle when the man keep passing? When the man gets you over here?
No, you're going for a different something now. We are talking about that the man good brother, the man Dasher King brother. Argument done, the man Dasher King brother.
Alright.
And scored. We can't know about the King dead. The man kill King. No, wouldn't cost him if he play centre back, more cost him. If he play D, if he play D mid. No, I never cost that body when I play defense yet. I always that body good in the defense. I just don't want to see him. That's why I make it clear to people. Make it clear. Because Tennessee I try to put me in one box. So
me don't want to see Makala dead neither. Me don't want to see Latia. Me don't want to see Makala.
Alright, fine. That's your opinion. But out of the two of them, if me have a choice, Makala over Latia. That's all me say. Well, I agree. You can't disagree if you agree in Tennessee, you know. That is just my opinion. That is just my opinion.
No, we have put Midfield. No better than anybody in Midfield. They might not be the best, but none of them we are called no better than in Midfield.
All right. We want a more creative player though.
Yeah. And all right. So we put more chance. Now what best number 10 in the JPL?
You have a youth named Nika Ellis right now. What we think are the best?
And he can get 19.
Yeah, brother. Politics, man.
So I know what's happening.
Are you racing in play final?
Why coach start two defensive midfield against St. Vincent?
Joke thing. Are them argument I put out? Them I'm saying.
That don't make no kind of sense.
Maybe I make the point. Hold on. Maybe I make the point from the come on and nobody now listen to me. You know. The man is just doing it safe. And if we continue to play football safe, we're not going to go nowhere. You have to explore and give players the opportunity to express so you can understand where the tweak is needed. If you're playing a one box, you're easy to defend and you're easy to contain.
Who is that calling? We're calling back. No. I'll call him back. Continue, Ted. Ted.
Yes, and that may I try to tell you. So when we look on this, brother, if we have a coach, look, as I say it, I mean not have said, your players are not there. Right? You say your big player injured and he can't come. We need creative mind. If you're going to go for creative players,
Casey Palmer
we are talking about McLaren big player. We're going to let the argument right there. So we're not going to get into if Casey Palmer could. No. I am saying when you decide you're going to go for a creative player now, all right, you're looking at the league, you go for the most defensive. That the man, they only know to play a ball left and right. Good player. But you only know to play the ball. One big kick left or one big kick right. You bring Tariq Magee, fantastic schoolboy player. When are we going to acknowledge and come to an understanding that he has not matured past that level?
Yeah, what point?
When are we going to accept that, yes, he was an outstanding player, but the ball game catch up with him? I watch him playing in the Premier League, went to fetch for a ball, and when you count the amount of time him lose versus the amount of time he actually take it and move on it after, that's not good enough for international. And that is why a big club not pick him up. That's not good enough. You lose the ball too much in a dangerous areas. Where am I go?
We have a problem with the coach here, brother. The coach have played. We understand if you have played against a team like USA or Mexico, and you start to defensive midfield. But there's no way you can start to defensive midfield against set midfield in a weaker team. If you're picking player them, well, I say well that they play them available. Don't play them then. You understand? That's what you say. We think Cephas, we get a start now.
All right, so we'll go up on the topic that more want to talk about now. And that more Justic, big up yourself, Justic. Welcome to the platform, Justic. What's it?
Yeah. Okay, let me chip out and see, man.
Hold on, Ted. Justic, go ahead.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, man, loud and clear.
Yeah, man. Cephas can start at number 9 position. He can start at 9.
Yeah, you know, so when him there, the first country that when we go first, at number 9, him there play him on the score with a goal.
Yeah,
he got Turkey in that play wing and then put him on number 9 and he start score.
Start him as a 9 and put on the 9 that come on, the number 9 that come on, put him over on the right hand side so the Paraguay come off the bench.
No man, make Cephas play wing then and make him that boy play 9. Because the two of them play together at Arnett Garden, so they know each other. That's why you see King, that's why you see Emo King, that's why you see Cephas a drive and I tell him say to come forward and give him instructions. Brown? They kind of have understanding together.
Brown?
Yes.
Okay.
But so kind of understanding together.
I mean, so Bailey and Gray can share a game then.
Bro, the coach needs to make some big statement. The coach coward, brother. The man coward is like him can't tell the man him say, yo, big man, you're not performing, and this is the facts, you know. So either my way or the highway, you know. The man is a coward coach, brother. Him can't manage the man them. Him can't manage the personality them have. Big baller syndrome I kill the man, brother.
I disagree, man.
No, listen to me now.
I just think he's a player.
Corey football thing on the pan, brother. I mean, I like it.
To be honest, still me unseen. Me that start agree for Bailey any day of the week, you know, because you have more goal in time for Jamaica.
A Corey goal football now, do brother. The man now perform, Bridget.
We over Bailey any day.
He have the goal, but he have the goal them unseen for the national team.
Bailey for bench.
Who?
You bench him then. Two of them now do well. Bench one.
Bailey.
Bench Bailey. We don't bench Bailey any day of agree for national.
Bench Bailey, brother.
So bench one then, me no mind. But them are again not performing well for Jamaica.
But they be scoring a lot of goals. He has the most goals on the team.
He has the most goals, but count the amount of games them not perform, you know.
Count the amount of games, they be a penalty Bailey scoring.
And that me say so both of them, not only one, we not single out one. Me not understand that.
So the one that score for an open play.
You can't bench them, man.
At the end of the day, me I work with who in a farm.
Work with who in a farm. Who in a farm? Bailey in a farm. Bailey they are waiting in there. Champions League. I use them for youth club football.
Bailey in a farm, so Bailey me I work with.
Them are getting in
Love
a farm.
them are agree.
Them are agree. Bailey run when him there Saudi Arabia. You watch it?
Farm I work with.
Him scored 2 goals last game with Jamaica. Yes, quite fine and good, but we never win.
Farm I work with. Farm.
And that matters. Matters. You a big name player. Take it and go win. And if Cephas never come on the field, he will never score 2 goals. Don't you argue?
No.
But hold on.
Bridget, the man to come off of the bench and come build back himself and come show Jamaica say him the man. That me I say.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Use the bench.
Game with Daily. Game with Daily. Nothing wrong with that.
No matter the man come and start and they not perform, brother. Tennessee, a Curry Goat football talking them there. We love the little Curry Goat football them up above rocks too much. We love the little Curry Goat football them above rocks too much. That's not facts. That's not facts. Because him scored 2 goals in how much game now? 2 goals in how much game now he scored? Answer me. 2 goals in how much game?
I don't know. One performance down at the Saudi League. What goal him have down there, you know?
Alright. Before Demar Gray scored, I'm going to ask you a question. Before Demar Gray scored 2 goals, how much people that go out for him at themselves to go up on the bench?
No, what me I say is that one performance down at the Saudi League since recent. Because I tell you, it's a farm I work with him.
Yeah, we work with him.
Yeah, so how much goal, you know, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Because I don't follow the league like that.
Yeah, we'll look it up.
But if him score at least 3 goals down there in the last month, that's good.
Yeah? He didn't even play. Me just say. He didn't play regular.
So, bench. Argument done.
Bro, that me say
he's not a match fit baller right now. He's not match fit. So we can
so that Tennessee them lock better. Tennessee come like the coach better.
Bench. As a matter of fact, put him on it deep in that pine.
If you go back and check, most of Jamaica games, Aggress scored most of the goals.
No, but let's look at all right.
But he was in better form at that time. He was in better match
form.
form.
Understanding of farm. In farm, no. What is it? No. We need somebody to come do something now. Stop talking about Papi Kill Philo.
Yeah, for the last year, man. For the last 10 games, the Gray player him have the most goals.
The man said Gray is one of the best players coming. A 1 game Gray have.
No, man, no one seen, man. He have the most goals and assists in the last 15 years.
No, mix up the argument, Virgin. My argument. No, I'm not going down the road with the Tennessee, and that me I talk about Tennessee. I'm talking about.
Body at work. In body at work, better everybody else on the team. In body at work, for the national team. In body at work.
Performing up the level that he has to perform.
No, he's a match fit. He's not match fit.
Is it? Come and ask that question. Is Cephas performing how we want him to perform for Jamaica?
No, I don't. I need to see some more assists from him also. I need to see goals from him also.
Can we say that he delivers the ball in the box for us to score a lot?
And he needs to deliver some more. He needs to deliver some more. He needs to deliver some more.
Kicking the ball in the box is not
the last game was Cephas.
Kick you are the one we just say.
Who then at the box the man
we can't use one moment.
No, me ask you a question.
No. But who then at the box? Who then at the box? The man square the ball, brother. The body not the ball run going at the box, bro. So who then for the man them square ball?
The 9 them already. Let's see we have an issue with 9.
Warner Brown show a whole heap of something last night with that one thing.
Brother. All right. You know what? You say somehow while ago unseen. You say
No.
Cephas. Unseen.
Nicholson for Warner Brown.
Unseen. A while ago you say Cephas come on at the US game make Gray score, right?
Yes.
No, me I say to you now. If Gray never did that run going at the box, bro. And they run at the box here, so when Cephas querying and when Cephas
he's not just querying and shot Cephas quick and get a rebound. Easy.
What me I say to you, brother? Brother, if Gray never in at the box, whether the ball bounce off or shot him, take him, querying or whatever, or a defect. If Gray never in at the box, I circle the box, brother. He won't score.
So watch me now. See the stats here now. Saudi Pro League, them are agree. 15 game. No goal, no assist. Kings Cup.
Sound like a Maggie. That sound like a Maggie to me and Palmer. That's all like Maggie
and Palmer. Come and talk like, hey, that's why Jamaica football can't better.
That's all like Maggie and Palmer. So we have a paid dead weight.
Jamaica football can't better, brother.
Yeah.
Bench.
Yeah. Bench him. You know, bench that. That's all like a bench.
Jamaica football can't better with them argument that Tennessee will stop, man.
And Maggie too. Maggie, no problem. 22 game, no goal.
Maggie should in at the team.
Maggie should in at the team, brother.
Denzel McKenzie and Duncan McKenzie. I'm talking about door number 9 and number 10. Me, number 10. Duncan McKenzie and Denzel McKenzie.
None of them not forget a game over Ellis. None of them, not Fuller.
Ellis.
Ellis is the man.
If I not Ellis,
Ellis can make a team. Ellis can make
Bro,
a full.
because the man have them favorite. You know that already, man.
He's the most informed midfielder right
now. So we're not picking, even locally, we're not picking the right player then.
No, that is it.
That's your thing. If football are going to win that scene.
That is it.
If football are going to win.
But defense still. I think the problem is bigger than just players, people. We are talking about players
and administrator in a middle in a football, man. Coach and administrator, a middle in a football.
Brother and a coach alone, brother. And a coach alone, brother. The player, brother. The player them you can fit, bro.
Balla Pre King is in the building. Big up yourself, Balla Pre. What's up, man? What you doing?
Bless up to the ones. I'm not hear me loud and clear.
Yeah, man. We only go for 20 more minutes, yeah? 20 more minutes. I don't know me how much.
There I go and do some chores and I listen to the reasoning. Very, very constructive reasoning I go on. I chip in right on the day, because here's the thing. You see that Demar Gray reasoning, yeah? We have to be fair in terms of showing context in the mix. And the context says, because see people are bringing up the stats to say, yo, him scored the most goal for we over the last 10 games. Facts, right?
Yes.
But again, last game when him scored a double, if you can recall where him scored that double from, it wasn't playing left wing. So the argument have to be who is our better left winger. So Demar Gray, him scored a double, yes, but where him scored the double from? It was when
center. He was in the center.
Thank you, my boss. My teeth, Tennessee.
So we have to bring context in the reason. We can't just a reason, Brad, yo, him did score too, but where him scored him from? So for me, personally, to pick up the argument right there, so Cephas, as you said, the title of the video is Big Baller Syndrome. I guess through Cephas, now reach on the quote-unquote Big Baller level there. That's why him now. Cephas is a must starter, There's no two way about it. I hear people say, oh, he might have burn out, second. Play him out there. Go chill about.
Yes,
remember Cephas play against USA and Cephas run the whole game in the bed. Play wing, then got number 9, When them couldn't get when somebody injured, when them argue the injury, and Algrim to play Cephas, remember? And Cephas should have killed them out there.
Bro, put the man out there. Now here, man I'll use argument for say, yo, him start one game and then what if him start one? You can't use. That's not a body I work for use. If him start one game and it wasn't the finest game ever.
Chance, man.
A drama thing that is me. Cephas our best left winger, and you have to start the best left winger. Find a way to keep the man going on the team. You see, just how we started.
Let us not use the word best, but most informed.
Well, if you want nitpick on the word, my boss. No matter how you want, nitpick on the word,
How you use the word
so
most
who's our
informed?
best left winger? Who's our best left winger?
Demar Gray is the best, pound for pound. But if Cephas is in his best form, if Cephas is in his best form,
who is the most informed now?
Cephas, that's what I'm saying.
No, not you. Me attack Tennessee.
Cephas.
Who? So Demar Gray is the most informed.
Demar Gray is not informed. He's not in any farm. No farm at all.
Demar Gray not informed, brother.
Abel scored the goal.
Him not informed, but our best left winger.
Abel scored the goal in the last match.
That's correct. But if you're not informed,
who scored the goal? So me tell you who scored the goal.
Bro, it's even the word best and informed now.
Who is informed now? Who is informed now, Tennessee?
All right, we find the solution.
Who is informed now, Tennessee?
Yeah, we find the solution.
Evidence
solution is here.
Man, hold on. Let me tell Tennessee this over again.
We are playing somebody who's playing that.
15 games, 0 goal, no assist, 970 minutes, Kings Cup, 1 goal, 1 game, 1
man
assist.
still use Tennessee to try beat the near long down.
Yeah, man, you're not happy with that. We find the solution. Play Demar Gray at 10, Bobby Reed 8, and the other Isaac 8 and 6.
Simple solution.
Simple solution.
Demar
Gray the 9 too.
No, make Demar Gray play 10. I want to bring start over Boza. Boza forgot on the bench.
I make Brown start over Boza and put and Bailey on the left. Demar Gray at 10, Bobby Reed number 8 or 210. Whatever. Bobby Reed can flexible. He can do whole heap or something.
Yeah, Bobby Reed can play the 8. Yeah.
I think I've got ears because Bobby Reed can do whole heap or whole heap of different interchange.
Yeah, Bobby really a very utility player.
Bobby Reed can play on the double
play,
like
I seen play CM. I seen play central in club already, so.
But
very
the
utility.
solution,
left.
the solutions are there now, gents. Cause watch this now. Realize that the coach made those exact changes second half in terms of when he bring on Cephas, right? Which part Bobby Reed go? Bobby Reed go play central midfield. Bobby Reed go play number 8.
Yeah.
And Isaac Aid now. This is the argument with me did want for the, you know. It's Isaac Aiden was supposed to be our savior at number 6, you know. All of a sudden we forget that Aiden was, yes, Aiden a forward for be the savior at number 6. Yet him pair Aiden with an defensive midfielder the other day and have Aiden play the higher and have McCullough sit. Now when Bobby Reed go play number 8, Aiden had you force Aiden to go play where Aiden supposed to be playing, which is that number 6 role. Because that's Aiden really for the team for player that we're really lacking right there. So really and truly Aiden for those who say him for sit. You see me, you find a number 8. Right now the number 8 within the team, you have to play Bobby Reed right there. So you play Demarai Green at number 10, you start a centre forward and you have to have the Cephas on the left wing there.
You start a centre forward, you run to, we are move to. That's
we are pressure them. I pressure them down in the air.
Yeah, about a lazy brother.
When about the ice cream thing with the fun, man. I'm melting ice cream thing, both of them.
Yeah. Both of them worry about him crown, you know.
Tennessee attack. Talk Tennessee.
No, me I say if you ever start growing over this.
Hear him?
No, I'm not hearing him.
Why not set that growth? Why not start thinking?
No, this is not an original 9. You have to have a 9-9 with them rolling, you know. When you're a 9, it's a 9, you know.
Dixion like play out right.
For me, that one there is like I like Warner Brown presence in the box. You see, him height, him build, cause even the other way him go up for. And for me, it was a difficult chance. For me, I think him jumped slightly too early. And the ball never perfect. Even though I see Cephas is squared the ball, but the ball never perfect. But the presence there in the box, bro, the presence can really bucky in a ball, can really hold up the play and all them something. Them I think Warner Brown in presence, I like when bring to the team. Kahiem Dixion play center forward, doesn't have the same presence. Isn't it?
It's what General I say. You know what the difference with Warner Brown have bought over all of them players? And I bet the dog hungry.
Yeah, and him know the 9 role. Know the 9 role. He's a 9.
It's not just know the 9 role. He's hungry for the opportunity. They look for certain players. Demeanor. They look for Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey look hungry to them.
We can't measure a man.
Yo, none of the ball in the field really look hungry like how the youth come on.
All of who come on look
hungry. They want to make a
statement. Look hungry. Everybody look. You see the man them Leon Bailey don't look hungry for this.
We don't view football as hungry thing. We don't view football.
Look hungry. No man. Hungry has to do with your will. Your hungry mental capacity to push.
Yeah man. Hungry meaning say you put out the work, you know what? You work for your spot, you work for cement your thing. When you see Bailey them and pray them and them man they work like them want cement, nothing like them don't sure them
them
game.
spots safe, brother. Them spots safe.
See them and work like and that's why the team are placed, brother. You see differently, even though we need midfielders still, we need midfielders who can hold the ball. Brother, we think we can still do better with what we have, brother. Because I say lesser team than we, brother, and move the ball around, brother.
Go on and talk from them.
Let me ask a question. I have a quick question. Yeah. What we are going to do when we get...
Here, Bobby.
Say that again, bro.
When Mason Greenwood come in the team...
I'm going to
It's a 9.
When Mason Greenwood come, Mason Greenwood, he likes to play out right. He's not a 9. He likes to play out right.
We don't have a 9. We have an issue with a 9. Somebody have to play 9, you know.
Yeah, but Greenwood can play.
He plays right.
So one of them
I'm trying to tell you, he likes to score most and goal playing out.
From the right. Yeah, that is understandable, right?
And Boza is not ready for the 9. So we have an issue with a 9. So somebody, unless we don't play without a number 9, but we have
no.
So why we are going like say a number 9 is the most? Switch the formation.
No, but that's what we are talking. Yo, people, what we are talking about right, I don't know, brother. A easy fix, you know. What we are talking about who to play right and who to play left and who the brother. I could have Messi with getting at the team, brother. if we not change how we are play, we're not going nowhere. It's not nothing to do with the midfield alone and a defender and a strike and a this. It have to do with how we are play, bro. Whether you want to tell me
lack energy, lack energy.
Whether you want to tell me, say, but come see Trinidad a play, brother. And we know Trinidad now the talent like how we have. Whether in a midfield, forward, defense, I see the man move around the ball and move in a space, brother.
Even Guyana
do it. Me see the whole of the
you know why
you want to tell me, say Jamaica need better midfielders than what we have, brother, if you move the ball around, brother.
But here's the short-term boss. Hold on. Glad they bring up that. Yeah, they bring up that, right? Because a lot of way, because even since they hear the reason about who play local and who play against the local ball of them. Those same teams where you talk about, and if you check those teams, you know, a lot of them players are play locally in one Caribbean league where Jamaica have the best league in the Caribbean league, you know. And them same ball of that, we are roll some leather, you know. And if you check where them ball of they are play, them are playing a Guyana league, them are playing a Suriname league, them are playing in a them own a league. But for whatever reason, them can perform at a certain level. We not perform.
That are the problem, King. That is the problem, King. That is my biggest problem on a player.
So what caused that? What caused that? Give us the
I feel it's a combination of all the thing, brother. I think one of the thing is that I think them player, many think them player hungry no feed. Many think them are move on the field, brother. And the man awareness on the field seems like it poor. I don't know if how the man them train or what are just the mindset to the man them come in with, brother. But that look fighting thing there, me see, brother, me I watch Mexico match with Canada and the fight, I see the Mexicans them, the Canadian, you know, look like the man them no want to lose, like the man them a fight for. But watch USA against Panama, that look a thing there, me see that look a thing about the player them that fighting thing there, and it's like me not see that in Jamaica. The man just move lazy, like no variety, no speech. Bro.
So on that topic here, you know, watch the irony again. So McLaren did an interview the other day with FIFA. I don't know if you see that interview. It was a written interview, so it looked like he never do visually. So in it him say, when him forward at Jamaica, he realized the laid back culture of Jamaica and Jamaicans, right? And it's like we just a set of chill people, we just laid back. So I guess I don't know if him just say, because I want to find back that same article and read it how him say it, you know. But he must say to nurture that laid backness and to get it in a professional manner.
Yeah.
That's something hard for do because the only thing what we can say make the difference, you know, because we have players who are played at a higher level than most of these teams where you just call. We have players where even at them club team with different players around them play differently.
Most definitely.
As when we combine our players them together, why we not get the same urgency? Why we not get the same
that are the team
we not get the same cutting edge? We don't know why. Is it that we just because of people and it affect football? We don't know why. Because even the fact that we are create a lot of chances and we not score. Because again, talking from a coach's perspective, and the coach will bring up the numbers. The coach can say, yo, we create 4 big chances. And we did create 4 big chances.
That is true.
What is making us not? At the same story over and over, you know, we now put with the chance and when the chance them come. Is it that we are lack concentration in the vital moments? What is happening? Or something where psychological are going on with the team, bro.
Yeah, but King, it's not only that, you know. If we are play like crap now, Zin, and can create 4 big chances, that means if we are play like how we're supposed to play, I would have 20 would I get, you know. Or 30, which will give you more opportunities in.
Works.
But the hungriness, bro, this now we talk about midfield. Yes, we know we need midfielders who can hold on to the ball. But bro, me tired for see some local team where we have more quality than brother. Bro, when me see Argentina play against, I will decide them. I look at Guatemala. I want them to look aside them, bro. About 20 the man them want to give them. Argentina now going at the match and I said, Chuck, I go to man, I put them on 1-0 and bounce the ball around them boy and just show a baby side. Brother, the man them hungry for Guatemala about 20. I think about 6-0 Guatemala get. That match where Argentina played them. The different, but when we play some local team, it's like we feel like so we have the man in pattern, the man in just come kick in with teeth and play. Bro, this are now, my brother. This fly past, this midfielder thing we say we need, brother. It's a mentality thing, brother. When you look on them upon the wing when them get the ball. See, yeah, look on the team and you say variety. Yeah, look at you say right then. If we know say them are upon the left, in favorite thing of cut in and try to kick. You see me? We don't say Bailey at the same thing, cut in and try to kick. Brother, cut in and try to kick now work. Brother, on the switch up now, do some square you know. Who are run going at the box? Like we hungry for school, like we the man them bro, and then we box some bigger team and now we move the ball around, bro. So the man we now move the ball good. So we don't know what the thing we call active rest. Active rest. Where we keep the ball and we allow ourselves for rest. So if you give the ball every minute, brother, you cannot keep the ball. You got tired quick. Because you got to run up and down and press. And every time you get the ball, you lose. And after you run up, you're most tired, brother. When we are going to
and two things on that topic there, you know, in terms of Demarai Gray and Cephas. I want to bring this up. You know, so Demarai Gray to Cephas seems like Jack Grealish to Jeremy Doku. It comes like at the same exact scenario them, where Jack Grealish is Demarai Gray is Jack Grealish, exactly where Jack Grealish want to do, and Cephas is Doku because of the same thing where people say him beat the player every day, but he need to work on him end product. But well, I'm going to take a time out for big up people in the comment section, because the comment section I go off. Big up yourself, Tafari, Tycoon, big up to everybody in the comment section said we don't neglect them. Dan say our team don't have leaders. You see me? Big up yourself to everybody in the comment section. I see the comment them. Tycoon say coach set the standard is lazy, tropics, pretty beach, white sun on the field. Tafari say big up on yourself, man, to everybody. But yeah, what do you think about that in terms of the two players them comparing with Doku?
Honestly, a very good comparison. But for me, it has to do with the philosophy and the culture of the coach putting on the team. I think the coach is not one to take risk. And I think if you want to qualify for the World Cup, this is the perfect time to take the risk with the players. This is the perfect time to explore, to try something new. We start the same team up front, and just because certain players are not available, up front, in the middle, run back every single time, and the results are not good, and he don't switch. He has not switched. If all our players were fit and available, we'd have seen the same starting 11. And we're not winning with that starting 11. The heights of madness is doing the same thing again and again and expect a different result. I don't. Demarai Gray cannot swing a ball out and right foot to save Jesus. Out and left foot to save Jesus. Sorry. So he's not going to go down that line. He's not going down there.
No, go down there. I see him thing with Jack Grealish, man. Jack Grealish not going down there.
So when you're playing against teams that play one specific way, to defend those teams are easy. The only thing, any coach can tell you this, the hardest thing to defend against is pace. You cannot prepare to defend. You see, if you're leading 1-0, you defend pace easy. You close the space behind you for that player to run in. If you're not leading, it's hard to defend against pace because you must come forward.
Yeah, and you see what you say about intent. Alright, let me give you an example of me pre-intent. Intent is starting 5 attackers or starting 4 attackers. That's intent. Now, a lot of people say, yeah, finding the balance is also important because when we say the team St. Vincent are going to try to play away on the counter attack, right? So that is the idea between my understanding the reason why you had started 2 holding midfielder. But again, for me is starting more attackers on the field, you know, is sending a clear intent to the opposition and say, yo, my day has suffered. Go at me. My day has suffered run at me. I have more attackers on the field. And numbers wise, having more players on the pitch that can get you a goal is you sending a clear intent to say that, you know, say, me have look for boss your net. Now starting 2 holding midfield, that, you know.
What's the best form attack?
The best form attack?
What's the best form of defense? Sorry, what's the best form of defense?
Oh, yeah, it's attack. It's attack. And the thing is, I'm glad I bring up that, you know, the thing is, you know, St. Vincent and Grenadines is ranked 111 places below Jamaica. I don't want a man tell me, yeah, we know football and play on paper. But it's a reason why they rank where they rank, and it's a reason why we rank where we rank.
Very good reason. Very good reason.
But we not show the dominance. We not go up on the front foot for say, we have to squeeze them neck, we have to go at them. Why we have to be cautious? Why we have to start out cautious? We have to let get bust and then make the adjustment. That's too reactive, man. I feel
every single time. And that has to do with the coach. Every single time, that's how we play. Every single time, that's how we play. We only decide to play football when we are lose.
That's crazy.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, man, but
as we start we start playing.
Those are things more point out. Also, for me, I'm going to say this already, and I don't think a lot of people understand this. But especially playing in the national stadium, the coach have to find a way to tap into the crowd. And I say this, and a lot of people take it for granted. They tap into the crowd by, I'm not going to tell you that put players out there because the fans are familiar, the fans connected to those players. But I can't tell you this. Starting a CFAS in the stadium is a difference. I can't tell you, a national stadium, and I tell the coach which side for pick. But starting a CFAS in a national stadium, I get a different vibe. I can tell you, being in the national stadium and seeing Kahiem Dixion come on, the excitement where the coach have to know how to tap into the crowd by using the players by using some fan favorites. It sound crazy to me, It sound crazy just saying it, But using some fan favorites for tapping at the crowd. So that help the crowd for push on the team. It's not to say, we are as fans.
All right.
Fans love to see fan favorites. Why you see Messi? What you see?
The easiest way to tap in a crowd to win.
I cheer for Messi. Eh?
The easiest way to tap into a crowd is to win.
No, it is to win, but I'm telling you, during the game, I tell you something I feel physically. Kahiem Dixion coming on the field, the last time they stadium, I see Dixion come on, you can feel it in the crowd, it's seeping in the crowd ball at this the crowd wants to see, and the crowd pour back with the energy there on the field. You see me? The thing is, and it's sad to say, a lot of people don't connect to a lot of the ballers there. Yeah, we see the Demara grade them on TV. We have to find a way to find the right balance. You have to tap into the crowd. And as something that sounds crazy, I tell you, it sounds very, very crazy. But it's a way to tap into the crowd. And you have to tap into the crowd and make the crowd feedback the energy. In the Sabina Park. On the field. You see me? So starting a CFAS out there, giving Kahiem Dixion some game, even giving Tariq McGee some game, because those are players with skill set can also help the team. I'm not going to tell you for just bring on players for players' sake. I think Kahiem Dixion can genuinely help the team. I think CFAS can genuinely help the team. And Tariq McGee can genuinely help this team. We are playing against St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We have 70% possession. I can't tell you, we have 70% possession of this football. What we have to do with this football? If you don't have the creative players, if you don't have the hungry, when you talk about hungry, I've never seen a player hungry like Kahiem Dixion before. Kahiem Dixion is probably the hungriest player I know upon planet Earth.
And that's just his natural ability.
And that's just
him naturally play.
That's how me see it. I mean, I want a rant and a go off and see it there, but I saw me see it, bro. You get me? I say I saw me see it. I don't know if I see the football wrong, but I saw me see it and adapt me.
No. Let me say something. Are you hearing me, guys? You hearing me?
Yeah, man.
Let me say something. Having the fans. Hold on. Having the fans in the game is good enough and the best thing. But sometimes as a coach, sometimes the fans them wrong in everything. You understand? But what I agree with Ted is that we can't be Ted gone again. Ted there. We can't be doing the same thing over and over and expect a different result. That is my problem. We keep on putting on Kahiem Dixion 8 minutes, 15 minutes. We never yet say, all right, let me start Kahiem Dixion and see what can come out. Last time I started Kahiem Dixion, how much goal he scored? And how much assist he get?
I think he scored 2.
Yo, yeah, tell you. And then we'll go back at the what? The same old. Brother, when we all can get one coach, we understand how what culture, everything well. You know, we just get some man, we just feel like them can't do them want to do. Big baller syndrome and kill we, brother. Paul use all green. And green look like him as some big baller.
Yeah.
Paul say, yo, he was going, we're going to play through Bailey. And Bailey look like him had the best things since sliced bread for Jamaica.
True, man. But one of the things them want to bring up was the Nicalia. Because you have Nikolai Fuller and Nicalia Ellis, right? And me the point of this to you as well, and seeing when the coach was asked about Ellis. I never you asked the question or BAM Sports.
I think
BAM Sports.
Oh,
BAM Sports asked the question.
Yeah, man, BAM Sports asked.
And him mistakenly spoke about Nicalia Fuller. Because him say, I see Fuller.
You don't know Ellis.
That was very interesting to me.
I know why I don't know Ellis. Who if you blame because I don't know Ellis?
Oh.
The most the assistant coach we are giving them man, the brother. The man they have them favorite.
Judge.
Because it is quite clear, Ted. If a man asks you about Ellis and you come talk about Fuller, and the two of them have them thing a rack up in the Premier League. Unseen Sports, BAM Sports, everybody do the thing. You're supposed to know. You're supposed to know. And you forget beat in the field. You're supposed to know, coach. I hope them send this thing. You're supposed to know the difference between
as the local contingent.
And the local coach know. And him don't say anything to the man. Him not say nothing to them because of their favorite player. You see, him in charge of the local thing, you know. Where coach say, him make him know them, and him do all of the thing them, and him pick the player them, and him. So, people, Ellis in the team, beat Marian Garden, and him make him in the team because him not rating.
But what I find ironic about the situation, you know. So you see people, especially people come from a first world country. You see, if your name is Unseen and I call you Unseen, people in the first world country love to correct you about your name. So it was ironic when the question was posed to him.
Nobody correct him.
No, not only nobody correct him, you know. What BAM Sports asked, BAM Sports said Ellis. BAM Sports said Nicalia Ellis. He never said the Ellis was clear, you know. But to hear the Nicalia part of it, it's like him just assuming they are Fuller, which don't get me wrong enough. Fuller also is a player where can be in and around the team because again, Fuller explosiveness, Fuller age and everything him can do around the team. So don't get me wrong, but for him to know, him not hear clearly if we say a Nicalia Ellis and even talk or even know about the player, that was very surprising. But want to Romeo got through as well because me here not talk about.
Because you never hold him think firm in the two games.
Me not consistent.
I'm play them in a vouch him, you know, because him not play well. But when him get that thing, you know, for show him things, the man a hide in the game, brother. The man a hide and run go. Bro, you know want the ball, brother. The man forward.
I mean, no, I go and still, brother. Watch Tapper, watch Al Grimso, because as a Tapper then Al Grimso. They may say Paul, they may say no, Paul after Tapper then Paul, then Grimso, then what? My boy Steve. I mean I tell no like out of all of them, brother. The best Messi will play, brother, and Paul, the local stint to say.
Talk to them.
Best Messi, brother, the man put Ravel in rightful position. The man put Bailey in rightful position. And the man a play a 5, I think a 5
and
or
3.
He
give Bailey a free roll.
And him give Bailey a free roll. Brother, the man then move the ball. The man then move on the ball. Brother, one at a time. And next for the man said the team, you know. The man said the team about 3 matches and about the third match. You know, I said the first 2 matches we concede goal. You see, third match we about Mexico, brother. I think Damian Lodi come off another match then. And a fall on. Brother, and we are kill Mexico with 10 man. I think Johnson did score another match. And the boy Alva Spoil come dash me game, brother. But say my best. And the best place we play on the parallel, brother.
Something square rotted ball and my boy was on bucket team. Really?
No, man, not that match. No, man, the match, the Mexico match when my boy won half of the left man out of the 18 yard this man, Daniel Johnson, man. We would have lead them 1-0, man. I think Damian Lowe did come off one tackle and make. So we did under 10 man we did have. And we'd have lead them one.
And time the Damian Lowe mad.
Yeah, man, and we lead them 1-0, man, and the man put on Alva Spoil, man. In the last few minutes, brother. Alva Spoil come dash me game. Yo, brother, the best ball is so in a parlor.
The man them time we have pattern and play in the midfield, man, and knock it on a move.
Yeah, the man has some pattern, brother. The man move the ball, Caravella play the number 10, you know. And barely free. The man move the ball, and my boy look good there, so you know, we're speedy. And we are called speedy. I say speedy no good, and speedy look good when time parallel take over, bro. Cause what? The man move the ball, him have an outlet to move the ball to Ravella control the thing. Barely free, and the man move around the ball. So the man did ever get time to say clean, brother, and them change the man and everything. And Algrim come build a good defensive structure for you, bro. But I swear Steve, brother, Steve get a good defensive structure, bro. I mean, now life, Algrim so all on the side, brother. They would have dead.
Them not dead, Kahiem. If we are going to play one way, we are going to go long.
Yeah, we are ensure so we are different.
We get the result. We get
the result, but we are ensure so we are different.
It's not go pretty.
Yeah. But man, brother.
But him need to try to get the result, or he must use this. Why I don't know. The big baller syndrome again, Paula Free. The big baller syndrome.
No, brother. No, the team does not play, brother.
You know, the thing what I like with Algrim though, him never free to put on Chepas early in a game when time something or starting. Him never afraid. Or Kahiem Dixion or a Whisper. Him never afraid to make them changes, brother. Him never afraid to make those changes.
Man never afraid, brother. You're mad, man.
Apart from the lethargic long ball business, he never afraid to put on them man never can come and come change the game, brother.
Brother, I say you should have
we want Whisper, we want the man to put on the man them, brother.
But yeah, the thing, but you know what's unseen? You know the thing with that team that do with parallel the up though. Yo, the man make all green look bossy. And
that me I tell you the man make green look like my biggest thing, brother.
No, I think the reason for that though, you know, I think because we are 5, I think the field stretch, you know, bro.
That we play 3 back. 3-5
enter we play with 3 back or 5 back, brother, where the team stretch and the left back them push up, but we have to stretch the field. We play better because we are stretching field. You say we play the 4-4.
Jamaica we play 3 back, brother.
Yeah, you say we play the 4-4, the 4-4 or the 4-2-3-1. We don't stretch it. Is that the man don't know if it's stretch the field. The only time the field stretch, brother, I want to play it with 3 back.
Ask you a question. Every formation, the tactics are different, you know. You understand this? The numbers, you know, in a certain zones, you know, bro. Right? Now, if you play a 3-5-2, you can attack with a 8, sometimes with a 6. You get only numbers in attack. Now, when you play that, you have less attack and some man no want to go forward. If you not start teaching man them the pattern of play where you want. Remember what the coach wants, you know?
Yeah.
Them play, you know? And if you don't have different patterns of play in different systems or tactics in different systems,
so
you now get the man them feel look fluently on the field. Paula comes to boom, 3-5-2 system, tactics. This is how we are going to boom. You are going to play free. You are dictate the play, Bailey. Boom. All right. Then you're green out wide. You dictate from out wide. And the man that's give them the role and responsibility, some simple things.
Ravel, you are control the game.
You are the man of the midfield. Yeah, so connect with Bailey. And I saw the man them playing in the zone, them and I connect and I move the ball, brother.
Well, I don't know. Then if it is then that, and the coach have where place a different from our laziness and laid back mentality, brother. Something wrong, brother. We need a coach who will get you up to scratch. Because the ball game move from that, brother.
You ask your question. You feel like if you get Pep Guardiola and I think so you can pass the ball better.
Oh, you mean, brother? Because them man up to date, brother. Them man up to date with football, brother.
Ask your question. You feel like them are great could have started 19.
You're mad, brother. That's the thing. No, that's why I love the topic, bro. I love the topic where you say, brother. You say, brother. Big baller syndrome. You see me, I say, brother. Big baller syndrome. I think them are great. The man them too lazy. I'm a baller, brother. But the man them lazy, brother.
The most lazy baller on the team though are Nicholson. Man lazy, brother.
Man lazy, brother. Yo, me I watch by the US match today, bro. Me I watch by the US match today with Jamaica, bro. And me I watch half of the game with we are winning, man. And brother, the only time when we're effective, and when we move the ball fast. That's why every time Cephas come on, bro, because Cephas as I run at them, Cephas look dangerous. Anytime we move the ball slow, we move too slow, bro. We not do nothing with it. Because the ball move too slow.
We not have no ball away. Can slow the game and pick pass and move the ball there. So we always want to play fast.
And I no move the ball there, so. And movements we not on the field, bro.
Bro,
watch you know. You know say Panama have one ball and the midfielder play beside Carrasquilla. It's no good none at all, no. But if ever have option to pass the ball. No, better if you don't. Yeah, because
you're the problem with you're a problem, man. If we pass the ball to you, you're under pressure, you're attacking they're gonna lose it. No, brother, you have one thing called wall pass and movements. So if you under pressure, me the in front of you, me have the right technique to give back the ball. Right? That player them can draw that play with a position, you know, and next man can feel the position.
And next, alright. At them thing I'm ask. Alright, watch this now. So more watch about the Jamaica man, Zin. This is US are press with Zin. And Blake have the ball, Zin. And when Blake have the ball, you know, Zin, US are press, you know. You don't say low. And I think when name of the youth name, low and Oldgate. The man just itch up beside each other and itch up on the keeper, you know.
That may I tell you, bro.
And normally when you're on the press, when pressure come by there, you spread the field and spread out so you have more space.
I have quick movements, I'm gonna move to come collect the ball.
Me say the man just stand up on Blake, so just stand up, no movement like the man them last, brother. I mean I say the man can't just spread wide. Zin, I made the wing back them push look wide, so we up the line then, so we spread out the field. So the man press you and one man press two man and win the ball. We can't spread out the field, we just tuck up so and then when low get the ball now, Zin. When low get the ball and low go so boom. And pass to Lembi on the right wing there. So Zin, low just stand up, you know. The man press you, you know. And low just stand up with him there when Lembi get the ball. Low no come to the wide, come up back the line to save anything and Lembi get it under pressure. Lembi can lay talk back game free, you see me? And move again and either draw a man with him and move in a space for mark it to. The man is like anytime a man done him roll, him just stand up. The man just stand up. So low lay at the ball and him just stand up and say, alright, yeah, me give it to Lati Body. So you know Lati Body time for do film thing, you know, yeah man. No movement. I just study team. And then when Lati get the ball and Lati goes so boom and pass it to one of the wing of them. Lati just stand up and just take time walk or track like, yeah, done my role and know me get the ball. But when I move like, yeah, we are move and I collect.
The way the coach are going, coach are going to cut him. All if the big ball there from Marcel coming, it will look like don't pass him.
And still, brother, that me I tell you, so now the ball that I've been saying. It's not just the ball.
Can't them a problem, brother. We have players who play Champions League.
We have players who play the big league, brother. The coach.
Them are the problem.
Brother, the coach will have seem like some weak coach, bro.
And lethargic, brother. Them no want to no work. You see the man they are fine. The man they are fine when they do interview. We can't get a live press conference, brother. Be Zoom.
You see me say we have some.
You know so go on. The man now work, brother. Them are paid like a paid, bro. She even know my vex. The man now work, brother. The man work. The man left up everything to him assistant coach. The man now work.
What is that him one, brother? Me see the shape, but me see the shape.
Coach syndrome. Like him say, the money over the man and I give him not deserve to come to them.
But Anna him alone.
Jamaica watch JPL, brother.
Anna him, but you know, the man tell you say, the man job is to get to the World Cup. At that them.
Yeah, but the job to get to the World Cup. If we get to the World Cup, if we players them don't understand him system.
Brother,
the next question I ask you, him now use JPL ball on their side.
Why am I even know, brother?
Answer me. Hold on, I ask you. Him role is not to bring us to the World Cup. And how you going to bring a team to the World Cup if them don't understand what you're going to do? Now, you have a number of JPL players in your team. What you mean, man?
Yeah.
You need to come at Jamaica, man.
But the coach them weak unseen, brother. Man. Yo, brother, you're supposed to tell Bailey, say, yeah, brother, more you go up on the wing. When you dribble pass one man, and you see the pass, brother, more you pass and move. But now you try to be 3 and 4 and you see my pass.
My issue is, you know, you might lift up everything to someone who conflicted, brother.
Now, me I tell you, brother,
the coach high school, them coach some different things, right? So them have them preference, brother. Right? And them take talk from some different man, brother. You are the coach, you are the neutral man. Come on, Jamaica, come make sure that everything right. So, all right. You see that you there, you know, Miran, go play for racing. Why you never refer him to me? And you have to give me facts, them when they refer to me. And look on him goal and him score him creation, and I put him on the side. You know what I say? And them think that the problem. We never yet pick the better man them in the national team yet.
But not only that, brother, but the most important part, we not hold nobody accountable, brother. We are depend on too much individual brilliance, brother. That's why the man them now have the urge to play like how they're supposed to play, brother. Because if man did have whole accountable for him role, bro. You say man did have whole accountable for him role, he would have to play in part, you know, bro. I know say him have a sub off, you know. Too much man sure them game, brother. And man they were hungry for you. Look how Warner Brown come on and Warner Brown look like boy. And him are the world class man and him are the man where play big league and Shamara play Premier League.
Because the man sharp, the man have 17 goals. 17 goals in a joke thing, 17 goals in
brother. The man in a hungry feet, brother. The man come like them sure them game too much and a man too sure them game just come do anything and a man now hold him accountable. You don't want time I see all pass then I say Bailey stays so boom. I dribble chance 3-4 man I try dribble in some space where they man gonna lose the ball and him have pass him could have pass and move and brother we are play too complicated and we are play complicated with none behind it, brother.
We are play lethargic.
Too slow, brother. You can't brother. Yo, every time we kill off team, you know. I want to counter them fast, I want to move the ball fast, you know. Check the match where C-Fast nearly score now. It's a quick counter we give C-Fast now the US match where C-Fast kick in a turn and you know. We catch US when they attack we and they press we, you know. I will get the ball and just kick it long to C-Fast now the middle and them run left them two centre back, you know.
C-Fast get the goal for score.
You follow me? Anytime we play too slow, brother, we can't break down no team. We allow the team to go back in them defense and we allow them. We don't have a strategy for when a team press, brother. We have a one, brother, we should have, if we have C-Fast or no, brother, C-Fast should be the man who have an outlet when a team press with. And we know so them press and we can't pass it. We know we kick it long because when them press it, them are going to allow space behind them backline, right? And any space we allow behind the backline, bro, C-Fast can make you side. We don't have a strategy in them something when team are press. So we just play like 11 man they behind the ball when team are press and we can't move out our half and we get it, we kick it away. And the whole level now we continue run down the ball and we get it, we kick it away. No look none behind and we think, bro. No move, bro. Them thing that idiot, brother. No player we bring come can't change this if we not change or we play with system, brother. We not in a system, we not no look strategy, no look even with strength. We think, brother. Bailey and Gray them no fast enough for the left back and the right back them, you know. So when we talk about strength, you know. If we are talking about strength, we have to talk about a man like C-Fast who really have the speed who know can give them man the challenge. Bailey can't left Anthony Robinson on the left wing, they say, you know, for US.
Man. C-Fast one, Messi make Anthony have a backup and can't.
Good. So let me assure you, when we there and talk about, oh, faster on the race, faster on the race,
C-Fast make him back up.
All of the man them are down in the league. All of the left back and the right back them with the team them are get you know, brother. Are some fast player them. The matter feel like the right wing of them can run left them man so easily. Yeah, they might be faster, but me I tell you, so, right back and left back, them are and Bailey. Them man they can't left enough of the CONCACAF man them. Right now, we play left back and right back. The only man right now we have the speed on the team we can do that, bro. I C-Fast. And C-Fast, we can't utilize C-Fast with them the slow playing the brother. The right way. We can't utilize
them. And I give the man 10-15 minutes.
And I give the man 10-15 minutes, bro.
That's a madman. A madness the coach are going with.
We know the strategy. We have two dribblers on the wing. Yes, we have Demario and Bailey. We know so two good dribblers them technical. See? But the man in on the left wing and the right wing. And you're not getting a chance to cut in and kick. Bro, switch wing the man and start squaring some ball. No? What the versatility there? Switch wing the man and start squaring something. No? We are
right. Ball are praying about?
Yeah, man.
Bro,
we have 5 minutes left from us when I say your last piece. And then we'll go to the shower curtain. You don't have much. So let's go prepare now.
Yeah, so definitely a big baller syndrome something here. It have to be resolved because at the end of the day, we can take a look at other teams, you see me, and realize say other teams are not necessarily biggest baller, them with the biggest name, them are what work for you, and we just have to find what work for we and what can work for we, and you know say we have to start with that sometime. We don't have to be so reactive all the while because again for me. What we went to in the second half is what we should have started with. I'm going to use Mr. Hindsight to say that's what we should have done. But It's pretty clear, pretty straightforward to say, yeah, we need to start out on the front foot. So if Bobby Reid a fan of the team, you find a way to play him, you find a way to play Demarai Gray. I'm gonna say that is what we're supposed to do in all games, but we're supposed to recognize that the opposition them we are play against. This is what's gonna happen. These games we are gonna keep majority position in the football. What we are gonna do when we have majority position in the football? How we are gonna use the players them skill set to get the best. A lot of people say CFAS end products needs to be worked on. Yes, but again, what he does is he'll beat the player all day, play that ball in the box, put it in the mixer. When the ball going in the mixer, as what we see with the penalty, anything is possible. The ball going in the mixer, you know, man. When the ball going in the mixer, it has to be defended. And if you do that 10 times, trust and believe one at the time, them a chance I go fall. You see me? So we need that. Again, a lot of we not talk about the big penalty where Leon Bailey scored. That was a pressure penalty. That was the last kick of the game. And I can tell you, a lot of we held our breaths and I said, Jano, warm if him did miss that penalty there. Because if him did miss that penalty there, I tell you, the way we'd have beat him. But I'm glad to see the player step up and take the penalty. I think the last penalty we missed, I was saying that a Bailey should have kicked the penalty. And for me, there was this stats going around that left-footed players have a higher percentage in terms of kicking penalty. And again, Bailey, as the quote-unquote biggest name we have in the team in terms of where he's playing right now, he's in the Champions League semi-finals. He must realize he's the man, so he must step up in those moments. And I'm happy to see him step up in that moment. I'm happy again for Warner Brown coming on and getting involved in the game. I'm happy him get involved in the game. Him create a chance was created for him. Him barely missed the header. And in reaction for win that penalty there again, we have to big him up again for that. In terms of the midfield, the coach really have to recognize that we don't need two defensive-minded midfielder. Yeah, we understand same say. Probably Isaac Aiden as somebody who can drive forward, get into the box. But at the end of the day, Rodri for Man City had a few assists, had a few goals. So if him can do that from the whole midfield role, at this time I forgot to do it from. And if him can't manage to do that, can have the legs to do that, him just no say yo, him have to sit and we have to find more creative players for partner him with. And this is no knock on Sully Makala for me. Makala was having a good game. Makala was having a good game leading up to that mistake. But that mistake at this level, even against a team that ranked 111th place below we, it cost me. And I see him think it's highlighted again by Richard King. I don't think Richard King and Makala had the worst games ever. You see me? So, but the coach have to find the right balance in terms of what am I doing at the midfield for me? You start Aiden, make him sit, and you start a number 8. And you put Demarai Gray as the number 10 or second striker. Cephas on that left wing, Bailey on the right wing, and you tell them go at them throats, kill them. You carry on Kahiem Dixie, you carry on Tariq Magee if you need. So that's how me I look at it. That is my 2 cents or my 5 cents. You see me? But people come.
Yeah, say. Finish it out.
No, I tell the people them for come out, come not for the stadium said we man, come support the boys them.
Yeah man, and subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, and people when subscribe to Ball Pre TV said we don't know one family said we.
Alright.
Not true.
Throw a curtain, quick, 2 minutes.
Yeah, my part.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
That's why the people them come support the team same way despite what going on. Our team same way. We can't give up on them. But I work for the team, as I said, even for the players them are coming. I just say the players them step up them game and the coach start, you know, hold players accountable and the players them start hold themselves accountable. And I just step up them game. The players them play too laid back and too lazy and now move on the field to support each other. And I think that's our biggest problem. That's why the ball now move on properly. You know, we play too lazy, we play too slow. And the reason why we play slow because the players them now move. As soon as a man leg out the ball, him feel like him job done. Him now move to support the next man again, just in case, you know. We play need to step up. You know, we play need to step up. I think the players them are the biggest problem. I don't think players will need are really the biggest problem. I just how we play I will also the man them can looking at themselves and you know step up them play. And the coach himself to looking at himself and do the right thing. You see me? But people like and subscribe on the channel CMSP man and come support the team. That's my 2 cents.
Alright people, there you have it from our panelists, Ball Pre TV and Shower Curtain Boss. A while ago we had Teddy Hines, a coach in the schoolboy settings earlier, talking about and giving his 2 cents, his analysis and the big baller syndrome topic. We also had Tennessee in the building. All persons in the chat, big up on yourself. The Mitchell, the Gangster Talk, the Tycoon, Jamrock 876, Dan, big up. Daniel Smith, Brando, all personnels, OD11, Tafari, big up on yourself, everybody who come on. Team Aggressive, you don't know the thing, we're always aggressive, and that's what I want about them, aggressive. Right, Balapri? Big up.
Oh, yeah, man.
Bad Gaza in the building. Comrade Smith, big up yourself. Sherman Scott, big up. Unseen Sports here. Once more, giving you guys a rundown on what is going on. People, like, subscribe, and share to the content. And my friend here, the green skin man, Eddie Guna, big up yourself, who always change his skin. Soon change that look on his logo soon because he's the green skin man. He changed a lot. Anyway, big up Eddie Guna. I don't know Jason Guna as well. The Gunas are here. Big up on yourself. Keep gooning. Tafari, big up. Tycoon, big up. People, remember when we ask if you have super sticker and super chat and you don't know the thing on the YouTube. You understand? We just want some help sometime. You didn't say, you did me? You did me? Yeah, man, just help the situation. Right, Balapri?
Yeah, man. They have to do the right thing. People have to do the right thing, man. A whole heap of analysis, constructive, insights, unseen them as the teacher and unseen teach them.
Yeah.
Teach
I preach it.
So I say I see one as a teacher.
Watch me now. We never get the child to cut up the video, but next game I cut up the video, then Balapri. I will do something. Yeah. When you cut up the thing and you really look at it, then you get a different insight and you just talk off your top of your head. You start look and see. Because nothing can beat right, you know. My chance.
Yeah, definitely. Because even a lot of people saying that the back pass by Shaman, because looking back at it, I think it's 100% on Makala because him they have chance to control the ball. It's just a bad touch. And it's
I think
the pressure not that much, but again, can wrap up and we're not going at answer again. Cutting it up and reviewing it, I can give a better insight rather than we see it one time and we think I saw it going in our mind. Looking back at it the right way and can analyze it the right way, I can give you the right insight into what exactly happened. So another part there, your part. So you say you don't do it, you never do it this time, but do it next time.
All right, people. Unseen Sports are out. Watch a goal here.
It's Leon Bailey, and Bailey scores.